miss you, Go Big Ubers. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Wait. Was yesterday Tuesday? What day is it? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I'm sorry. I don't know the days anymore. I have been hunkered down. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't know. All I know is there is always one day without you guys, and it hurts. Hey, yo. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Hi. Hello. 'Tis Wednesday. Yes. Hi. Hi, Gruntlin. Hi, Brain. Hi, Grizzly. Hello, Smile. Hi, James. Hello. Hi, Hollowed Soul. Hi, Chains. Hi, Ashley. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Lord Gron. Hello. How are you? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hold on. I need to raise my... Because I'm standing up right now. So I have my desk a little bit lower than what it should be. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is nice. Might have to delete my Discord account soon thanks to the ID requirements. I really do hope that they take that away because, okay, can I be honest with you guys? I have been stressing out because we do so much on Discord. That is how we stay in touch. That's like, I don't expect you guys to download Twitter. I don't expect you guys to download other apps and everything like that. So that way we can hang out and everything, you know? But we were trying to come up with a few different solutions in case that does happen. So. In case that does happen and they do want to force you to have an ID, right? If that is the case, we're going to kick it old school. We're gonna fucking Skype. we're gonna Google Teams this bitch, okay? We're gonna Google Teams. We're gonna start a Teams meeting and everything like that. That's what we're gonna be doing, okay? Or like I'll go on Amino and like we'll create like an Amino like account or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know where to turn to. I've been looking for solutions, but genuinely there haven't been that many great solutions, and I don't fucking trust Telegram. I mean, no, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Can I use my hairy Yeti ass for the face scan? I don't know, man. I hope they don't do it or I'm fucked because I have a baby face and I ain't going to use my ID, so I'm fucked. Yeah. If Discord suspects anything, they can lock your account, which includes the ability to delete your account unless you show ID. I'm going off what I heard and read. I might be getting something wrong, possibly. I don't think they'll go through that extreme extent, to be honest. I don't think that's gonna happen, and I think with enough backlash that they're already receiving about Discord, I'm really hoping that they like change their fuck ass mind, you know. But I don't know, we might have to start funding for like some type of like our own website or something like that. Oh, you know what, I think we would probably have to do like some form of Patreon or something, so that way you guys can stay in touch. The community can still stay in touch with each other. That might be, ooh, you know what? That might be where we would have to go, honestly. Good enough for scammers, good enough for you. No! They're already losing millions in Nitro subs, so here's hoping. I'm already looking into alternatives. Yeah, Sama has been deep diving into alternatives for us. So don't worry, no matter what happens, like, we're gonna find a way. We're gonna find a way to congregate together as a society. As the Shroomy Army, we shall never disband. Yeah, Patreon, Skype, Signal, etc. I found one that looks good. Shroomies deserve privacy. They do. They do. We all deserve our privacy. I deserve my privacy. You guys deserve your privacy. We shouldn't have to submit our IDs to shit like this. Life finds a way. Exactly. Hi, Rachel. Hello. Go back to Kick like criminals? No, I'm not going back to Kick. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Ace. Hello. Welcome in. No, it's honestly unfortunate. It is an unfortunate reality. Um, no, I fucking, dude. Can I just be honest? Okay, so the reason why I was playing like Hamilton today and everything like that, so like you may not know it by looking at me as I am, you know? I know I look absolutely stunning right now, and you may be asking yourself, Day, why didn't you go into modeling? Well, I'll tell you. I almost went into modeling. I know. Day, you are scrumptious. You are, you know, like I look like a snack. I get it. I know I seem like irresistible and shit. So you may be asking yourself, Day, why would you choose to be a VTuber if you're so stunning and so gorgeous and so beautiful? Well,
we don't have the budget for that.
Exactly. I didn't have the budget for that, but most importantly, I almost got kidnapped by Jeffrey Epstein. And I'm not joking. And I'm literally not joking. I'm not joking, okay? I'm not joking. You listen here. Buddy, okay? So I have a story time for y'all. Now, you guys may be asking yourself, Day, what the fuck? You are a literal character in a fucking storybook. How do you keep running into danger? And I say, bitch, danger finds me. Danger finds me is what I've learned. Okay? Okay. We're gonna, yeah. Wow, is that a new gun? It sure is. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew, pew, motherfucker. Pew. Yeah. This shit is fire. You almost met Ball? Yeah, okay. So, I gave photos. Okay. Hold on. Everybody, listen. Quiet. Hush your lips. Hush your lips for a second, okay? Jeffrey had his eye on you? Yes, Jeffrey Epstein had his eye on me. And okay, okay, I'm not joking. I'm genuinely not joking. So, basically what happened was when I was a child, when I was an infant, I was probably like, I don't know, probably like 4 years old, give or take. 4 or 3 years old, give or take, somewhere around that ballpark, right? I went to the Bahamas with my family. My family at the time honestly had a good amount of money. So we did go traveling a lot before the drought hit California, right? So my family went on a bunch of trips back in the days. We went to the Bahamas. I don't remember shit. I went there and I don't remember any of it. I don't know, because I was a baby. I was a kid, you know? I ended up going to the Bahamas with my family, and while going, I was told, now these are stories that I've been told. I have no remembrance of this, right? But I have always been told that since I was little, that modeling agencies constantly wanted me to be a part of modeling agencies. Now, I don't know if you guys have read any of the Jeffrey Epstein stuff that's been coming out lately. I have realized how much of a predator the modeling agencies are nowadays, right? So I've had offers for being a Gerber baby, for being in like all these other like big baby brands and child brands and stuff like that since I was little. What can I say? I'm fucking stunning. But you know, you shouldn't really be approaching people and saying, "Wow, your baby is stunning. Let me put them in a modeling agency. They'll do great there." Uh, ooh. And so I called my mom the other day because, as you guys know and are aware, the Jeffrey Epstein files have been atrocious. Okay, I'm not really gonna go too deep into it because that's not the point of this subject, and it's not the point of everything. And I personally don't want to spiral myself. I've already had my doomer moments and everything like that, so I'm not really gonna go too deep into that. However, I called my mom and I told her, I was like, Mom, mother of mine, I love you so much. Thank you for not letting me become a child model, right? And I'm crying while telling her this because I always threw tantrums when I was a kid because I got a lot of opportunities as a kid. At one point, Disney wanted to work with me. I was, approached by multiple like talent agencies and like all this stuff when I was little. And my mom and my dad always said, no, she's not going into that. You aren't going into that. And I would get mad, right? Like I wanted to be a part of pageants and I wanted to be like that like really pretty girl, and I felt like I was like wasting my youth, So I would throw tantrums about it, and I would get mad and tell like my parents, you hate me, you just don't want me to be successful in life, and like all this stuff, right? And so now knowing what I know and what they did, like what Jeffrey Epstein did to so many, Lord knows how many fucking children they have hurt throughout everything. It really put into perspective to me how dangerous the world is for children in general, right? So I sit there and I call my mom and we're crying, and she tells me, do you remember anything about the Bahamas? And I was like, no, what happened? Right? Like, I don't remember it. Like I said, I was so young at the time. And she tells me an even darker part of everything that happened there at the Bahamas, and where I'm realizing that I was most likely going to be trafficked and potentially being a victim of the upper elite classes as well as Jeffrey Epstein. So apparently when we got on the boat to go to the Bahamas, right, my mom said that she got like a weird feeling. Like she's like, everyone was approaching me about you and your brother. They were telling me, hey, your daughter looks so cute. She's such a gorgeous baby. She would be great in Gerber Baby. She would be great in like all these brands. And they're telling her like what brands they're working for, right? And she's just like, uh-huh. And they're like, we would love to offer her a deal. She'd be perfect. She's stunning, And they're like, she has such like a charisma about her. And she's like, no, I'm good. We're not here looking for any like talent scouts, nothing. Like we're just here to enjoy our vacation. Please leave us alone, right? I guess there was one guy specifically that kept hounding my mom and tailing my mom, like literally following her throughout the entire boat, right? And she said that she felt very awkward because the food there, that she didn't trust the food because, mind you, like anytime somebody started eating the food on the boat, they started acting really out of character. And I guess I was playing like in the seawater like thing, or whatever. And apparently after I ate the food and all that, I'm like playing in the like seawater and everything. I guess I started licking myself. Like, and I was not stopping. Like, even when my mom and them were trying to tell me like, Day, stop licking yourself. Like, I was just like, and they were just like, what the fuck? And my mom said that was so out of character. And she's like, you swam in the ocean before. You've been in the ocean. You've been in salt water before. Like that would make, like that just doesn't make sense why you were doing that. You never acted like that before, and you never did that again, And she's like, and they kept telling me, eat the food, drink the wine, trust me, you'll love it. Like the staff members kept telling her that. And she was like, no. So she refused to eat. She refused to eat the food and like drink anything that wasn't sealed. Like she continued, and she kept an eye on us because apparently it was like kind of like a party boat sort of. So all the adults kind of abandoned their kids, and there was like nobody designated to watch all these random children. Right? They were not, like, there was nobody. There was like no childcare or anything like that, like no nanny to like collect the kids or anything like that. So my mom found a bunch of random kids that were being left alone, and she puts them like in a corner, like in a room, and like basically like away from everybody, and she's just keeping an eye on them until we got to shore, because she was like, no, this doesn't feel right. Something is off. Why do they keep approaching me about my kids? They keep following us, stalking us. They don't have good intentions for kids on this trip, right? And so my mom, and mind you, like my dad and everybody else was telling her like, dude, you're paranoid. You're being paranoid. This is crazy. Like, just like give in, like, you know. And my dad says like, you know, he used to be able to like hold his liquor a lot when I was little because he wasn't an alcoholic or anything at the time. And so he even said like he got plastered that day and he didn't even think like it was like anything crazy, you know? And so my mom takes care of us up until the point where we get to the hotel. Right? Once we get to the island and everything, she, you know, makes sure that all the kids go with their parents, you know, and then she's like, okay, all the kids are safe. My kids are safe. Okay, we're here. Apparently, one of the guys that was the one that was stalking my mom around the entire boat trip continuously kept finding my mom in the hotel, finding us and offering them like, hey, like, come on, like, here's my card. Just take my card, please. Trust me. If you ever reconsider it, I think you would love to work with us. Trust me. Da 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 da. Right? Like, just really pestering my mom consistently. And then apparently there was another girl who like saw us, and like she comes up and she's like, I would love to be your nanny. If you would hire me to be your guys' nanny, your kids are beautiful children. And like she kept talking about how beautiful me and my brother were. And like she was just like, especially your daughter, I think, you know, I would become her best friend. Like, don't you worry. Like, trust me, just hire me. Hire me to be her nanny. I just want to work for you, you know? And my mom's like, no, I don't need a nanny. I take care of my kids. Like, what the fuck is happening, you know? And she was like very adamantly against it, right? Now, I can't say the celebrity that we ended up meeting. So basically, while my mom was getting stalked and harassed and everything, while we're in the hotel, we run into a famous celebrity. This famous celebrity, I believe, has been mentioned in the Epstein files, and he was flirting with my mom, trying to get closer to us, right? He was flirting with my mom in front of my dad. And we end up taking a picture with said celebrity. And that celebrity was on the Epstein files. And again, I think it's a little weird and a little suspicious that all of a sudden we meet a high-end celebrity who's all of a sudden very interested in my family and wanting to get closer to us, you know? So it was just very weird that like we ran into a celebrity, like a very big celebrity that just supposedly turns out to be on the Epstein files. That's weird. That was extremely weird. And my mom said she did not feel safe until we returned back to the States and, you know, got back home. Like, she said that she just felt on edge the entire time. Still reading the files on him. Can't say who or how damning the texts are, but I've seen the photos of Day with him. He's AAA. You've seen him in dozens of movies. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, we can't really say because, again, there needs to be more proof and evidence, but things were weird. You know what I mean? Actor or singer? Actor. He is an actor, and he has been mentioned in the files. And yeah, no, I just find it so crazy, like how close I was to getting involved in those types of situations, you know? At the very least, he was horny for your mom. But here's the thing, right? Like, okay. My thing is, there was a guy that was following my mom the entire time, trying to get her children involved in some type of situation, right? And then all of a sudden, a big celebrity comes out of the way, and because that person, like, let's say, because the guy that was stalking and harassing my mom, he wasn't making a budge, so the celebrity's like, you know what, we want that kid, so let's hit on the mom, lower her defenses, and then we can get closer to the children. You know? Now, I'm not saying my mom's not beautiful. My mom is stunning. And especially then, too, like, she's stunning. She's a big booty Latina, you know? Like, stunning. However, the events of it all just puts it into perspective. And, you know, I'm not, like, one for conspiracy theories or anything like that, you know? Funny Buns, thank you so much for resubscribing! Hey, how's the day doing? Also, who's hitting on your mama? Somebody from the Epstein files. And I'm not necessarily one for, you know, like a conspiracy, but it's weird that all the conspiracy theorists were correct about a lot of things. And honestly, the way the Epstein files have been released lately, I'm overlooking and overanalyzing into everything. And listen, I'm gonna just be honest. I am a Latina brown girl, you know, and I lived in a very small town. The weird thing is that there were multiple opportunities for me, and I don't think there have been multiple opportunities for people in my area, to be honest. And so I'm like, I just find it weird and strange that, like, you know, like, why did I get all these random ass opportunities? And I'm like, you know what? I'm wondering, like, dude, okay, with, again, with the people of Life Touch being in contact with Jeffrey Epstein, again, just contact. I'm not saying anything, but, like, you know, the fact that happened, and then all of a sudden, you know, like, I go into, like, these trips and everything like that, and on every trip I was getting brand deals trying to get to me and everything, like, also, Nod, hello! Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Me with these people. You want one? UMP on your head or two? Scram. I have no idea what that means. Jay, you know the difference between a conspiracy theory and a fact? 6 months. Well, they aren't conspiracy theories anymore. They are conspiracy facts. Exactly. Everything is a conspiracy fact nowadays. You know? I think you've been dodging cannonballs all your life, Date. No, seriously? Seriously. Like, I literally, I sat there, and I'm not lying to you guys. I cried with my mom for like an hour and basically told her, like, because my mom's a helicopter mom, to be honest. And to be fair, she has every right to be, and I'm not, like, mad at her for it or anything like that. But I remember being very rebellious about it when I was a kid. You know what I mean? And I never understood why my mom was so overprotective, right? And I sat there and I cried to my mom and I was like, thank you. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for always keeping your eye on me. Thank you for loving me enough to actually care about where I was and keeping an eye on me as much as you could, you know? Because there's also just been other times where like I almost got kidnapped at like a Walgreens and stuff like that, like it's some crazy shit. Like I've had a very interesting life, and the amount of times I was almost kidnapped is a little insane, and I wouldn't really like that all too much. And I'm thankful that like my mom is like very aware of like our surroundings and like we were able to get out of situations, but I definitely think that like God had his fucking hands on me. Like, oh, sorry God, I didn't mean to cuss while mentioning your name. Listen, I'm not perfect. God has a sense of humor, right? I genuinely think like God kept his hands on me because there were so many times. There was a time where I put myself in a very dangerous situation. And I was walking along a highway, sort of. Like a freeway, sort of. Like a main road to, like, get out of town, right? And I remember I was praying the entire way because I was scared. Mind you, okay, my parents didn't know about this. They were completely oblivious to everything I was doing, obviously. I was a rebellious child, okay? But there was a time where I am walking down, like, a freeway area, sort of, kind of. Like a, it's like a main road. And I'm walking down it, and there's two cars that stop. There's one car on the other side of the road, and then there's one car that pulls up right next to me. Okay, and the guys on the other side of the road stopped first, and they're just mean mugging me. Like, they are looking at me like I was a piece of meat. Like, seriously. And I'm like, I started picking up speed, And then I'm praying the entire way because I was thinking, like, fuck, dude, these guys are gonna, like, try and kidnap me right now. Mind you, I was a kid, okay? I was a kid when this happened. I was, like, 14. I was like 14 or 15. No, I was 14. No, 15. I think I was 15. Either ways, I was a child. And they're looking at me like I'm a piece of meat, right? And so I'm like, oh, fuck. Shit. Like, oh no, something bad is happening. And so I'm praying. I am literally praying to God. And I'm like, God, please protect me from this. Like, I know I'm dumb, Lord. God, I know I'm dumb. Please don't let me get kidnapped and murdered and shoved in the back of this person's car, right? And literally, as soon as I finish praying, a car, like, comes in front of me, pulls over, and it is a married couple of somebody that went to my school. They're like, it's their mom and dad. So it's like a person I knew in school. It's their mom and dad. They pull over to the side and they're like, hey, do you need a ride? I knew I could trust them. 100% I knew it. And I was like, bro, if I don't go with them, I think something bad is going to happen to me. So I go with them and everything was fine. I turned out fine. Obviously, I'm safe. But God, dude. God. Like, I just remember, like, dude, because the guys, like, they started, like, whistling at me, and they're like, hey, mamacita, vente pa acá, hey, and I was like, no, so, like, I was so scared, bro. Press shift to sprint type of moment. No, exactly. That's scary, but good to hear you're safe. Me too. That man had all of our school pictures too. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why was I getting all these things? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense that they were hunting for me, You were a tiny baby that needed a SWAT team to keep you safe. We know this, thus we were sent. On second thought, be scared. Dude, no, literally after, like, reading everything about the, like, Epstein files and everything, I'm like, I told everybody, like, in my mod team, I'm like, dude, guys, I'm staying in my house and I'm never leaving. Like, I never want to leave again. I don't want to go anywhere. I know I'm not a child anymore, but I'm scared. Mother, help me, I'm scared. You know, like, I'm like, bro. It was so scary. We're talking about creepy men like Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, basically. Also, hi, A1. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Lemon. Hi, Watsink. Let me read what you guys are saying while I was talking about the Epstein stuff, though. Okay, I'm a believer in the Diddy list and the Epstein list is the same, and I believe we need to rewatch that one Cat Williams interview, because he was right about most of the things he said in that interview. Dude, not only Cat Williams, fuck, what's his name? Well, China Anne McClain, yes, she was also warning people, whatchamacallit, Jim Carrey, a lot of celebrities have low-key been trying to drop hints. This has pissed me off so much, I'm buying another gun next chance I get. I need a larger caliber. I think you've been dodging cannonballs all your life, Day. Yeah, no, seriously. Day, you know the difference? Okay, I read that one. From what I saw on another stream, there's a good chance they were eating the kids too. God, I hope that wasn't true, but with how evil these people are. No, there's not a good chance. It is literally factual statements that there are multiple accounts and recollections of cannibalism. I'm not like lying here. There is written documents, multiple of them, and multiple recollections of cannibalism to children. Protect your kids. Protect the people you love. Please. Please protect the people you love. Please. How fast they'd end up with a broken nose if I had kids and people were this fucking desperate, even without knowing how bad it was. Exactly. I do not condone violence, but someone would have caught a fist during that. Yeah, no, exactly. China Anne McClain, that's a name I haven't heard in years. There's a reason. Humans are referred to as long pigs. Fucking ads. A German cannibal was given a voluntary human to eat, and he said it tastes like pork. Stop! I don't want to know. Like, well, okay. I already know these things. You know, but, who was that kid from the Goonies? Wasn't he screaming this from the rooftops too? The one that came away a little gorked? I think so. There was also, you guys know the main actor from Little Rascals? He also has been trying to speak out about this for years. Like, there are so many things. Also, fuck Pam Bondi after what happened today. I want people to reread the Declaration of Independence. I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. Why doesn't that not shock me? Oh, sorry, LOL. Dude, we're killing animals on an industrial scale for eating. Why we eat kids? Dude, just, like, again, I'm not going to be talking about... I want our space to be a place where we can forget about the world, because honestly, everything is very, very scary. But I will say this, like, a little bit of what I want to say and my thoughts about everything with the Jeffrey Epstein thing. Nobody in this world is going to care about you or the people you love more than you. Only you have the power to protect yourself and to protect the people you love and to protect the innocent people around you. The world is scary. The world is full of evil. But God isn't. And if you believe in God, great. Get in your word. Get in some spiritual protection. because there are fucking demons out there. Be there for your family. Be there for your kids. Be there for your friends' kids. And do the best you can to protect you, yourself, and everybody that is in your circle. Take care of yourself. And we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Because the only thing that is able to beat out darkness is the light. Like, genuinely. We can only counteract evil with goodness. That is the only thing we have control over. You don't need to control the world. You don't need to solve the world's issues. You don't need to sit here and find a way to save everybody. Save yourself first. Genuinely save yourself first. Save yourself, save your family, save your kids, all of that stuff. Have plans for you and your family, and that's all you need. If anything, the Epstein situation should show normies a peak of corruption of our current system. As it's not pretty, it's also a reminder to not blindly trust authority figures. Absolutely. Exactly. A place that nothing ever happens, North Texas, Southern Oklahoma. Rent a cabin on the lake and forget about all the shit for a little while. Yeah. Truest shit that people should really hold true. Exactly. Like, if anyone is caught being weird, tell me. I'm willing to do the time. No, seriously, I think this is why, like, I hold you guys so close to my heart in times like right now, because I'm seeing the evil of the world. I've been reading the evil of the world. It's been plaguing my feed everywhere I go. It's been sticking to me like a fucking plague, bro. Like, everywhere I go, it is fucking evil, you know? But the one thing that I feel so blessed to have is you guys as a community. You guys have given me hope and faith that we stand together. As long as we're together and we fight for good and we do good in the world, we'll be okay. I worked in Bodhi for 3 years after the army, and the amount of kids we saw being trafficked was insane. Evil is real. No, evil is real. There is no question. And here's the thing. There is no question in my fucking mind that evil is real. But you know what else? You know what that means? And I want you guys to sit with this, okay? Because, again, I had a lot of doomer mentality this past few days. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest for you guys. I'm like, I know how I was acting like super, like, you know, happy, da 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 da. No, I've been really in a very bad mental space because of everything that's, like, been going on and, like I said, like, plaguing, like, my social media pages and everything. There is evil in the world. That is true. Nothing in this life has been clearer than that. But you know what? That gives me faith and excitement that the exact opposite is true as well. That there is inherent good as well. There is inherent goodness in the world as well. You know? Like, there is good. We need to overcome this darkness with good. How we doing? You know, Snowman. What's up, Snowman? We were just talking about how it's almost a Jeffrey Epstein case. You know, the usual. Not saying that we should ignore it and pretend that it doesn't exist. Exactly. Like, don't pretend that it doesn't exist. 100%. Yeah, but we are here to make our corner of the world a better place. Exactly. We only have control of what we have control over. I have control over these streams. I have control over how I want our content to go and what we want to offer the world. And what I've learned the most about everything is I want us to show that there is goodness in the world. And you know what? With you guys being so kind and so loving and caring to not only me, my friends, everybody around me, being kind and caring and thoughtful to each other. Like, I see you guys in the venting, talking to each other and like opening up to each other and helping each other out. That is inherent good. And I am so proud of the community that we have together. We combating the world of evil by shaking our junk at it. Exactly. I'm not a doomer so much as I'm fucking furious. Oh, I'm angry. I'm pissed. I get so mad. I get so mad seeing the state of the world and everything about it, you know? But I'll be damned. Listen. I'll be damned if I let fear consume me. Because greater is he that lives in me than he who is in the world. You know? As long as I have God besides me and keeping me going, you know what? Fuck that evil. Like, personally. Again, that is my faith. I'm not gonna force it onto you, so don't fucking come at me for that shit. But I'm being true and authentic to who I really am, and I love God. And I genuinely think he's what's kept me safe throughout so many of these crazy fucking encounters. Evil is real, no matter how hard a lot of modern TV shows and movies want to say otherwise. Exactly. Have you heard about Brendan Fraser's story? I have not. It's better to show love and joy than malice and hatred. My faith is my shield. Exactly. But yeah, I am at least happy that the next generation is taking kid protection seriously. Oh yeah. I think when everything about like the Epstein files dropped first, listen, I am one to shit on Gen Z as any other person because I'm Gen Z, you know? Like there's a lot of things to make fun of us for. But one thing about us is one thing that I am proud to be Gen Z for, right? Is we're bitter. We're petty. We hold grudges because honestly, so much has already been ripped away from us. And I saw so many Gen Z, like I saw a lot of okay, again, this obviously isn't the norm for everyone. I'm just making a general observation of what was on my TikTok For You page. I'm not saying this should apply to you guys in any way, shape, or form. But the general consensus of what it was like seeing my TikTok For You page, anybody in the boomers, they were in denial of everything. Everybody in Gen X was like, what's new? Let's drink, right? Everyone in millennial having a mental breakdown. And everyone in Gen Z, all I saw was like rage, you know? Like I saw them screaming and saying like, and you know, it's kind of dwindled for the past few days. Like I've seen a lot of it has been suppressed in my opinion, most likely. But there were so many Gen Z people that were angry and upset and screaming at the cameras, you know, and screaming like wake up type of thing. And seeing that gives me hope that we as a generation hopefully get our shit together and start seeing the bigger picture, because there's a lot more than we see, you know? Yeah, Gen X has a drinking problem. They need to chill with that crap. Yeah. Gen X doesn't care. My parents don't want to know about the files or doesn't care. Yeah, because it doesn't affect them anymore. It's not their kids anymore. You know? As a millennial, I've been trying to warn people for years about the degradation of what we as the youth could actually aspire or hope for. Not all Gen X are the same. No, obviously not. No. There's a lot of Gen X that are, you know, like going into this, looking into this and everything like that. I'm not trying to put everybody in like a category or a bubble, but those were the trends that I saw between like what was being posted on the internet at the time, right? So again, like, please take care of yourself and take care of the people around you. And you know what? I will say this as a true motherfucking American. Get a gun. Get a gun. Get self-protection. I want to get into guns. I do. America, all right? Fuck it. I don't fucking trust nobody no more. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust them at all. You know? So I'm like, you know what? Let's learn more about guns. You know what? Let's talk more about protection. Speaking of, let's get into today's video. We are going to be reacting to Brendan Herrera and the crackhead cursed gun images that he sees. I don't know anything about Brandon Herrera. I don't know. I don't know much about Brandon Herrera at all. I'm excited to learn. I want to see. I know he's somebody that's really big into guns and everything like that. So I think this is going to be fun. I've been recommended this a couple times. He's based. I'm based. Let's do it. In the most Randy Savage voice I can muster, hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I can help with that. I've been into guns since I was a kid. I'm going to need your guys' help in teaching me about guns because first off, gun safety needs to be there, you know? But also, I want to learn more about guns. I do like guns. Let's get into it. Later, Gen Xer, we've been called out Boomer BS before you guys were born. No offense, it's more, what are we supposed to do about it? No, exactly. I don't think there's very much that we can do besides, like I said, like trying to protect ourselves, protect the people we love, you know? And you know, I do think that's fair. I don't think there's anything wrong inherently with any of the ways that people were going about it. Honestly, I wanted to crack open a beer after reading all that shit because I was like, fuck, bro, I need to turn into substance or something to clear my mind. But like, no, genuinely, I didn't think that's like a bad thing. So I hope you know it's not like anything malicious. But thank you for the $5 super chat. Please, we're in a color gradient. What do you mean to the chickens? Also, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. We try and we take our ball and go home. Exactly. Based VTubers are the best. Yes, and also people that fake being based. I'm just gonna say this: people that fake being based. Your mom's a hoe! Your mom's a hoe! Your mom's a hoe! Your mama is a hoe! And I stand by that. I stand by that decision. I do. I stand by you. I stand by you. Don't nobody will hurt you. I'll stand by you. One. Okay. I drink from the water hose and I love it. Yeah. Please be careful. Careful, Brandon does get political at times, but I love Daddy AK Jesus. Yeah, we'll be careful. We'll be as careful as possible. But honestly, I'm excited. Hold on. Let me do this. I need to get YouTube over here. Okay. That's a thing, hella cringe. Yeah, no. There have been VTubers that I've been learning about that pretend to be based. Okay, I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna poke a bear or anything like that. But I've seen a lot of VTubers. They see that if they're a little controversial, people tend to look at them a little bit more. They're like, "Notice me, senpai," right? There are some VTubers out there that genuinely, like, they don't believe in anything that they say. And I'm like, how? And then they like turn around and then they hate their communities. And I'm like, how? Like, you crafted this, you know. That's one thing I hate. Okay, this is like my strongest hatred of the world. I hate when I hear VTubers talking shit about their communities and being like, oh yeah, I don't really fuck with my community. Like, brother, you're the one who created them. Chat reflects streamer, bitch. Huh? Right? Like, bitch, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean you hate your community? That's fucking, that's honestly retarded. Like, it's just fucking, it's fucking stupid. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You know? You made the sandwich meme. No, exactly. They made the fucking sandwich. They made the sandwich. I don't care if that's a little misogynistic. They made the motherfucking sandwich. And I'm like, brother in Christ, what is wrong with you? And honestly, like, I've been seeing a lot of people. I saw recently a community that lost their VTuber, right? Because she ended up being a person that was very much a parent for being a grifter, right? And I'm like, what? She threw away all of her community, and I was like, you know what? Let's pander to that said community. Let us show what a true based VTuber is like. You know? You made your bed, now lay in it. Exactly. Reminds me of the fake girl failure, rat girl, and the other one. I don't know. Fuck, I want to say this VTuber's name so bad. I don't know if it's okay since she quit. I don't know. That's up to you. I'm not gonna be naming names though. I respect the hell out of someone who makes sandwiches. I love making sandwiches. They hate the community because they see their reflection in their community. The fake girl failure one. I don't really know the girl failure one. I just know somebody else. The amount of fake VTuber accounts that follow me on X is nuts. Yeah. Look, if you want to throw away a loving community, we ain't gonna stop you. Exactly. But if you're gonna throw away a community, let us adopt them. No, exactly. Listen. If you don't want your based community, I'm gonna just say this to any VTuber that has been grifting too hard. If you don't want your based community, give them a me. I'll take care of them. I'll make sure they're loved. Give me, please. I will gladly adopt anybody that is based. I want them in my community. Stay with me. I will cherish you. I'll bake you bread. If you're a base VTuber fan, stick around. I'll bake you bread. I make sourdough now. I make sourdough. I'm on that grind. I'm on that grind. Please. You know what? No. I'm not even gonna say please. Join the Shroomy community. Join us. You don't have a choice anymore. You know what? I'm ripping away your choice. I will make you bread, and you will fucking like it. Okay? You will fucking like it. You will eat that shit. You will. Brandon has a perfect face for this. Fuck you. I like following base VTubers who are controversial for giving opinions that aren't mainstream yet stand their ground and stay consistent, which I follow a good number of them, as you should. W woman in the kitchen. That's what I'm saying. You're not our mom or wife. I will be your mommy. Yes, sir. Hi, I'm here for the bed. Hi, Biv. Hello. Grifter, dude or chick who just follows the trends and spots all kinds of things just to make money without believing in anything. Exactly. That's what a grifter is. Dude, I just made bread yesterday. Can't eat it because carbs, but I made it. That's all you can do. Was it always gold? No, it wasn't. Do you like it? I have a new skin for my gun. Do you like it? Do you guys like it? When did you get a gold bolter? It looks good too. It's that good bread too. Is that a cursed gun too? Only in the ways that matter. Well, Pixie, how would you bake bread large enough for a person? You're tiny. I will make multiple loaves of bread, okay? She prestiged the pistol. I prestiged it. It's prestiged. Dude, I haven't heard the word prestiged since I was playing Call of Duty. Dude, I fucking love you guys. Okay, listen, before we go into this video, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna glaze you guys a little bit more. I fucking love you guys. Like, I'm not even just saying that because, like, oh, you know, I'm trying to, like adhere to my community. No, like, if I found you guys annoying, I'd be like, bro, you're fucking annoying. No, you guys are annoying, but, like, in a funny way. So, like, I love you guys. Hey Day, I think you should have a wedding dress version of your model so that you can say, I'm your wife now with some real force. I'm not gonna be your e-girlfriend, but I will promise to call you out for cheating on me with other VTubers. I promise you that. You get the real girlfriend experience without any of the perks. I got you. We give her a rash. She can make small things very large, if you know what I mean. Like my schlong, exactly. Be my e-wife. If you get me a ring pop, I will be your e-wife for 1 second. She's packed a punch, the bolter. COD Ghost was my first COD game. Nah, Modern Warfare is where it's at, bro. Where it's at. Thank you, I guess. Who would do that? Ha ha ha. Yeah, Modern Warfare, that's where it was. That's where it was. Best peak time of Call of Duty. Okay? Best peak time. Listen, Brandon. I know you may find me a little bit ridiculous right now, but listen, hear me out. Brandon. You and me, I say we form an alliance. Let's do it. Even Brandon is tired of her shit. You know what? Fuck you guys. I shouldn't have glazed you fuckers. Okay, fine. We'll get into the video. So just marriage then. All the girlfriend problems, none of the girlfriend perks. Exactly. All right, let's go, Brandon. Also, his last name is Herrera. Is he a Latino? Is he Latino? If so, I love this even more. No thanks. Let's stay friends. Okay, I needed to get humbled. Thank you.
Are we rolling? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cursed Gun Images, one of your most favorite and one of my least favorite videos on the channel. One where I go through some of the internet's most cursed gun images. Some of these are just things I found on the internet. Some of them are submitted directly by you, the viewer, because you love to watch me suffer.
Yeah, sounds about right. You know what? I'm realizing a theme. Our communities are the same. Are you guys Brandon Herrera fans? Are you guys? Because this makes a lot of sense. It seems like me and him are like I can't speak big words. We are sharing the same brain cells. Yes, I saw his face and clicked. Hell yeah! Then you should stick around. You should stick around for more. Yeah, since AK50 verse 1. Also, welcome in, first time chatter. I don't watch him all the time. That sounds like a lie. Absolutely, I am an AK Jesus fan. Okay. I'm seeing the similarities between us. All right, I like guns, history, and VTubers. So yes, fair enough. Let's go. And give me my brain cell. I needed to go pee. No, I revoke your rights and privilege to pee. Pee in Brain's mouth. He is the piss drinker. If you don't know who Brain is my mod. I got beef with him, though the AR-15 platform is better. Okay. Let us continue. Shut up. No. Let's go.
I'm your host, Brandon Barbera. Let's get into the Glockenspiel torture. Right out the gate, have you ever wanted to be in a bout of fisticuffs, but also want to shoot squirrels and or injure people?
Yes!
You, 22 caliber brass knuckles.
Wait, I want that! Guys, I want that! Wait, is that real? Can I actually shoot that? Hold on, this might be the perfect gun for me. No. Hear me out. Like, okay. Judging by his face, I think he might be disgusted. But, like, I want it. I need to shoot squirrels. They are revolutionizing behind the scenes. You don't understand what the squirrels are doing. The squirrels, they are the true masterminds of society. You know, everything that's been like really fucked up. I can't say this like super loud because like the squirrels will hear me. They're always listening to everything. They're implanted in your devices. You know how everybody talks about like your FBI agent and everything like that? It's actually the squirrels. There are more squirrels than there are people. You know how the squirrels try to run in front of your car so that way they could get ran over? They're really secretly hoping that you're a good person and are willing to drive your car into the ditch because they think that you know too much because you're getting closer and closer to the idea that squirrels are the problem. Please understand that squirrels are the truest danger to this world. Okay, I was just talking about drugs. You don't have Rick's dimension hopping tech. I know the gun probably revolutionized Street Fighters forever. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. Wow, first fucked up gun and she already wants it. This is going to be a time of it. Just daisy chain some claymores for squirrels. Just get a trench knife, which is brass knuckles on a knife. Then in the other hand, you hold your pistol. It's a good tactical combo. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. I have a sticky note. In case you don't know, I have a sticky note where I write all the good ideas. So get a hold on. I need lead. Okay. Multiple ways. Trench knife. Okay, which is brass knuckles on a knife. And then in the other hand, hold your pistol. Okay, hold pistol, opposite hand.
We don't have the budget for that.
Not yet, but we're going to. One day we'll have the budget for this summer. We're gonna have a budget for a whole gun collection. And you can't stop me. You can't stop it. The government can stop it. Okay, maybe the government can stop me. You can't stop me, though. Okay, wait. Okay, hold your pistol in the opposite hand, and okay, it's a tactical good combo. Okay, there we go. I got it. Post it to your forehead. Don't forget. I can't put it on my forehead. Never noticed. How does the chamber close? I have no clue. Don't worry, Day. I have my cats to protect me from the squirrels. I'm so proud of you. I'm allergic to cats. Please, Day, please learn gun safety first. What's gun safety? Gun go.
Injure people. I introduce to you 22 caliber brass knuckles. It's gonna be a long video. Funny enough, I think according to the NFA, this weapon is technically classified as an AOW or any other weapon.
What's an AOW? What is an AOW? Day, no. I was joking. Obviously, gun safety first, guys. Neener. Wait, what is an AOW? Any other weapon? What does that mean? What does any other weapon mean? Like, what do you, is that like a threat? Is that like a national threat? Hold on, I'm writing notes. AOW equals any other. Wait, fuck! I can't spell! I haven't wrote since I was in high school! Which was like 7 years ago. Was it 7 or 6? I don't know. NFA classification? What does that mean? I will teach you gun safety. You will be properly trained, Pixie. God, you promise? It's just a classification of a weapon under the NFA. It's just ATF bullshit. Y'all are using so many fucking acronyms. I need you to like act like I'm a child learning about this for the first time, because that's basically what I am. National Firearms Act. Okay, hold on. NFA equals National Firearms. Hold on. Firearms Act. Okay. What's ATF? What is ATF? Fuck the ATF. Alcohol, Tabasco, firearms. Okay, hold on. ATF equals alcohol, tobacco, firearms. Tabasco, listen. I'm Mexican. Okay. If I'm correct, it's a designation for a weapon that doesn't fall under any classifications, basically etc. or miscellaneous. Oh, funnier to think they are regulating hot sauce. They're not regulating tobacco, it's the Tabasco they're after. It's too much of a deadly weapon. They can't handle the spice. Dave, do you remember what DNA stands for? No. I don't know what it stands for, but I know what it like means technically ish. I mean spice in your eyes or holes would hurt. Do not attempt. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I like that one. I like that one the most. That's whoever acid DNA. How do you even say that? Deoxyribonucleic deoxyribonucleic. Dude, I know that the elites are literally just making words this big because they don't want us to research what that fucking means and stands for, because it just gets us so annoyed we just rage quit. We rage quit learning. I'm rage quitting learning. Close enough. Thank you. Bonuclit? I'm assuming bonuclit. Bony clit. Oh, that sounds hurtful. I know a girl that had a really bony clit, actually. Now the reason I say wait, hold on. There's a reason why I know. Hold on. Shut up. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay, listen. Okay? I was in the pool. Oh my god, this sounds so terrible. Okay, I was in the pool. No! I did not bone lady, okay? I was in the pool with a best friend of mine, and I didn't know she jumped in the pool because I was floating and everybody else went to go eat, but I wanted to stay in the pool. So I was floating, and then I get dunked. Then I got dunked in the pool. I got dunked in the pool, right? And then I feel a body press against me. And I thought I felt a boner. I thought I felt a dick. And I was petrified because, like, I had guy friends over and I was just like, like, and I turn around and I'm ready to, like, bitch slap somebody, right? I turn around and it's my girlfriend. Not my girlfriend, like, as in relationship, but, like, my best friend that was a girl. And she's like, she's just smiling at me. And I was like, why did your vagina feel like a dick? And she's like, oh, I just have a really strong vagina. Like, it's very bony. And I was like, what do you mean by that? Because, no, I'm not going to tell you. No, okay, hold on. I know what not to say. And so then she gets my hand and presses it against her, like, you know, and not underneath, you perverts, but just like, you know, like to the front side where there's like no hole area. She pushes it like right there, and I felt bone, and that's when I learned that bony clits do exist. I don't need car insurance or diapers. Me neither, man. Oh, you were molested by bony clit girl. What the fuck am I listening to? Watching chat, I'm clearly missing the fun stuff. Yes, you are. What am I missing? And someone will still tell me they can't find it. She had a boner. What in the same hell is going on? Fuck you, Universal Studios. You're welcome. Okay. But that's how I know about that bony clits do exist. How did we get to bony clits? Where was the... Hold on. I need to rewind to Brandon because I don't think Brandon was talking about bony clits. Hold on. Oh, we were talking about DNA. Okay, wait. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Okay, I do not envy your life. Me neither. Flick it. Yeah, I don't think Brandon Herrera would ever in his right mind talk about bony clits. But speaking of that, let's get back into the video.
Fisticuffs, but also want to shoot squirrels and or injure people. I introduce to you 22
We're just at the
brass
introduction.
knuckles.
Holy shit.
It's gonna be a long video. Funny enough,
Yeah,
according
yeah.
to the NFA, this weapon is technically classified as an AOW, or any other weapon. I feel like there's a bunch of weird shit, like as far as disguised firearms that end up on the AOW list. Like you still have to get an NFA tax stamp, but instead of $200, it's like $5. Already autistically in the weeds. Anyhow, this does bring a whole new meaning to the term brass knuckles. Also, I just love the practical application of this. Implies that if you're going to hit somebody with it, you're going to also shoot the guy directly to your left.
Oh,
Funny enough,
is that how it works?
My boxing match.
Wait, that's so cool. Hold on, that's such a... Dude, imagine just... Bah! And then... Poof. Sama! Now that I know that you're annoyed with me, please add a gun to every time I shoot. Thank you. Or every time I swing. Every time I do poof, just like a poo.
We don't have the budget for that.
We do have the budget for that, Sama! Front and left damage. Exactly. What? Okay, when I punch, I need there to be a bullet flying out towards the side so I can defeat my enemies that are... Yeah, Sama, look at this, Sama. Sama, look at this. Look at this. Every time they punch, a bullet comes out to the side. Also, fuck you guys. Also, wait. Why didn't you... No. The bullet is going to nail the neighbor's dog because it's probably a smooth bore. Yes, please. So I'll shoot you in the forehead or arm. It won't shoot me in the forehead or the arm. It'll shoot sideways. Yeah, you should have both brass knuckles knife in one hand and a brass knuckle gun in the other. Exactly. He's got better shit to do. No, he doesn't. Okay, maybe he does. But like, Sama, please. At what? I don't know. Anything that's like any of my enemies. Come on, Sama. Don't you want me to protect myself? Your enemies aren't sideways. You don't know that. They could be. They could be sideways. Maybe they're not straight. They could be sideways, horizontal, hot dog. hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Brass knuckles. Also, I just love the practical application of this. Implies that if you're going to hit somebody with it, you're going to also shoot the guy directly to your left. Funny enough, that's also how I won my boxing match.
You did boxing?
Mom, I want Mosin Nagant.
Wait, who did he fight? Hold on. Who did he fight? That kind of looked like Jake Paul. Did he fight Jake Paul? No, that's not Jake Paul. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is cool. Who he punch? I don't know. If you want to beat someone with a gun, I'll buy you a high point. Okay, what in the Sam hell was on the screen? Something? It was a charity boxing match? Oh, The dude in the background. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah. Could be two enemies right next to each other. And also, if you're wondering, Day, why are you surrounded by your enemies? Because I'm based. I'm always surrounded by enemies. They're lying in the shadows.
Mom, I want Mosin Nagant. We have Mosin Nagant at home. Mosin Nagant at home. Yeah,
What is that?
I don't know if this works or not, but this is kind of psychotic. I think the intent is to make this like kind of a takedown rifle. Either that or maybe it's just a meme. But turning a Mosin into something that you use like a pump action BB gun you had when you were a kid. There's latches and shit there. This might be somewhat functional. Either way, terminally online. And for
We're not gonna look at this beauty of a gun yet. But let's go back to this for a second. What is this? The fuck? The fuck you molested the Mawson? The molested moist nugget? Oh hell yeah, Barbie gun. Barbie gun! What is it? So basically what, like, when you like load it, you're just supposed to like snap it up, kind of like a Nerf gun? And, right? Like a BB gun? Like you just go, and then it just... Is that what this is basically doing? Did they just say break action? Did they just break action of fucking Mosin? I guess? I'm not sure what they were trying to do here. Snowman! How does this fire? I need to know who made this so I can pepper them. So I can pepper them up nicely. Are you trying to pepperoni them pizza? A bastardized Mosin. Okay, it's called a Mosin, not Mawson. Mosin. Bolt action still works. The barrel just breaks down to fold. Meth is a hell of a drug. Hi, Slipknot guy. Hello. My brother loves Slipknot. Welcome in, first time chatter. The Mosin Nugget. I'm gonna call it Nugget. The Mosin Nugget was Russia's main bolt-action rifle far before they adopted the AK platform. This version is a very modified version. No using birdshot. I ran many Mosins very hard in the glory days of cheap spam cans. The Mosin Nugget is a massively overproduced Russian surplus bolt-action rifle from the late 1890s and was so cheap you used to be able to buy a barrel of them for like $200. I want a Mosin Nugget. I want one now. Hope you are doing well. I am! How are you doing? This is a half-fent invention. This is like so this is basically like what crackheads like use in their trailers. You're a nugget. No, you silly Billy. I am a peanut. I'm a peanut. I'm not a nugget. I eat nuggets. When did meth come into the conversation? When is meth not in the conversation? It's also a PU Mosin, so this thing had a potato chip glass cup. Oh, now I'm peanut butter. I'm peanut butter bread! Hey, yo, she watching Brandon? I'm watching Brandon. What's up, DZ Free? Hello, welcome in, first time chatter. I could be better, but I'm hanging in there. Mainly had unexpected news of high school friend who passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss, but I'll be okay. Well, just know we're here to bring you some happy vibes, so I hope you're able to sit here, relax, and have a good time with us. You missed the train by a decade or so. It used to be $50 and now they are like $400 because all the surplus ran out. Damn. Sad. When do we not put meth into the conversation? That's true. Tiny peanut day. Exactly. Tiny peanut day. I'm a peanut butter sandwich.
Either way, terminally online. And for the Barbie girl in a Barbie world, we have whatever this AR-15 is.
No, this is beautiful. This is the best gun that I've seen. This is the best gun that I've seen. What do you mean, whatever the hell this is? Dude, you're able to see how much rounds you still have. And is this a magazine? Right, guys? I'm assuming is this a magazine? This is the mag? Or no? Yes? Oh, I'm learning guns. Okay. So you're able to see what's left in the chamber, you know? Like what you still got to use. Which is pretty efficient in my eyes. They have a Labubu, you know, kill evil with evil. Of course you like the pink. I love the pink. I want a pink gun. I need a pink gun, but I want a pastel pink. I think that's my only qualms with this gun. I would like it to be pastel pink, and also the fact that they like spray paint these boots, like, I love it. I love it for them because like I've seen those boots. It's a mag, not a clip. I just said that. I didn't say it was a clip. Yeah, I think mag box clip equals no box for bullets. Okay. We need to camoize it. Ooh, camo? I don't know. I don't want to shroomify it. I would want to shroomify it. I'm just telling you is all. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nod. Thank you. Okay, I also have a pink 22 LR rifle. Black and gray. I want like, ooh, if it was like gray with like light pink, and like if it had like silver wording on it, that would eat so hard. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting like a gun boner for a second. I'm getting a gun boner.
And for the Barbie girl in a Barbie world, we have whatever this AR-15 is. Look, I think that just marketing things specifically to women by just throwing pink shit on it is already kind of cringe. Women and like, flamboyantly gay dudes. But that wasn't enough to include it in Cursed Gun Images if it wasn't for the fucking Labubu hanging off the handguard. It's like a Funko Pop, but fucking worse somehow. I don't... Brandon
Herrera would hate me! Oh my god, I'm just falling for it. I'm falling. Oh my god. He didn't have to bring up the Funko Pops! I have 358 Funko Pops, Brandon! Brandon, do you hate me? Brandon, do you hate me, Brandon? Brandon, I have 358 Funko Pops and I like pink on everything. I have a pink keyboard and everything. Am I just falling for the oh, Brandon! Brandon! I thought we were gonna be best friends, Brandon. Just stop shaking your head at me, Brandon. Brandon, please. I'm sorry. I could be better. I could do better to be the perfect VTuber reactor for you. Please, Brandon. Please. 358 Funko Pops. Don't bring into day Funko Pops. Yes, I have 358 Funko Pops. Probably 360 now. Okay, I know I have a spending problem, but the Funko Pops are cute. I loved it. It's a problem. Yeah, it's a problem. Funko Pops cringe. I'm not cringe. My happiness is cringe to you. Is that including the ones I sent you? That's why I said 60, because yeah, no. You will end up on Celeb Hammer's show at this rate. I've stopped collecting them, but people keep giving me the ones they don't want! And I can't let the Funko Pops go to the fucking, go to the trash. I thought they were reproducing, and they stopped, I think, I don't know. Pokemon and Sesame Street. I have a few Funko Pops, mainly from the Lord of the Rings, Pokemon, and Sesame Street. I have a lot of anime, a lot of Disney, Pokemon. Brandon, you didn't have to go in on me like this.
Handguard. It's like a Funko Pop, but fucking worse. So, I don't get it. I don't understand this generation. 6'7", fuck you. Yeah.
What did you say? Raising imaginary rifle. I'll show you a la boo boo.
Next. Oh boy, that didn't take long. What is it with firearms seized in other countries and like their obsession with plastidip bullshit? This looks like a CZ with leprosy.
I don't like this.
Oh god, this is from Jamaica. I just saw the top left. Hey man, why you got... No, I'm not doing that. Honestly, this is probably the best of the improvised guns we have in this lineup. You guys all remember the famous Smith & Methson, right? Never underestimate the ability of somebody who's high on meth to find the most complicated way of doing something you can buy for $150. There's this one I found recently, which is a what appears to be a 22 LR revolver.
What is that?
With the
That looks like a circumcised penis. What? Is that safe? I don't think that's safe. Personally, I don't think that's safe. I don't think that's safe, guys. Not safe at all. I think the bullets are thicker than the fucking barrel. That's a barrel, right? I don't fucking know. Fuck you. Is that a barrel? I don't even think that would even work, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I love a good tight squeeze, but I don't think that that's the type of tight squeeze I'm willing to bet my life on. Not safe, but not catastrophic. 22 won't explode. Yeah, that is a barrel? Okay, cool. How would you know what one looks like? Da-da-da, da-da-da. Hello, how are you? I just want to wish you and your loved ones all the happiness in the world. I hope everything is going well, and I'm sending you all the love I can. Thank you, Domsy! I'm wishing you the best as well. Thank you so much for being here. First time chatting. I appreciate you. How would this shoot? It's hurting my head. I don't know. I don't know if it would. That looks painful.
Found recently, which is a what appears to be a 22 LR revolver with the signature grip tape, which I have to wonder if this was even ever remotely functional. I see there's that little spring there attached to the barrel, like, to the hammer that like you pull it back. It's got the bones. It might work. What I'm really concerned about is that barrel, which looks real fucking small, even for 22 LR. Not only that, it looks notably inconsistent and possibly crooked. This whole thing makes a lot more sense when you realize the other details of why this was confiscated. It was a guy, also potentially high on meth, impersonating a law enforcement officer, specifically a U.S. Marshal, in what has got to be the most convincing costume I've ever seen.
No shot. Oh. No shot. No. No shot. Hold on. Oh my god. Police Biscay? What does Biscay mean? What does Biscay even mean? Zip ties a 2-year-old could break? Dude, I swear I've seen those zip ties before. What the fuck? I trust him with my life? U.S. Marshal Deputy? Biscay? What does that mean? That's a Scooby-Doo villain? As we say in Mexico, Semamo? That's tactical? Is it his name, maybe? I don't fucking know. That's gotta be his name. It has to be his name. Oh, California man trying to rival Florida. Dude, as a California native, I'm offended. I'm offended. There's no way in shot. Listen, I've never seen somebody like this anywhere near me. Okay? We're not that bad. I promise. I promise. Has to be a Florida. No. Okay, so apparently from what YouTube is saying, this is in California. California does have a lot of drugs. Yeah, but like in the cities. I am not also born and raised in Cali. We offended you. How dare you offend me? How dare you offend me? Obviously, you don't live near the ocean side. What is that supposed to mean? Are you calling me a broke bitch right now? Are you calling me a broke bitch right now? Is that what we're saying? You sick fucks. You sick fucks. The Supreme Court. Are you not? I am. But that's rude. You didn't have to say it out loud live on stream in front of everybody to see. You didn't have to say it. You didn't have to say the quiet part out loud. That's rude. Wait, no. I am born and raised in Cali. Goddamn phone. Also, if you want to catch a day live, join the Discord. Yes, if you are planning on trying to keep in touch. You know. Whatchamacallit. Join the Discord. Madera County, California, just north of Fresno. Sag, bro. Sag moments, dude. That's... I don't know where that is. I don't know. I know of Fresno. I know of that place. But... Damn, dude. So it's not in... It's not in the... I thought this was a San Francisco thing. I thought it was a San Francisco thing. I'm Sag now. I'm Sag. Join the Discord for now. Quibbles! Thank you so much for resubscribing!
Good boy.
Thank you! I need to chat more? Yes, you do. So I could you more, you know?
In what has got to be the most convincing costume I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
I really have to admire his optimism for thinking he would get far enough along with that jacket to think that he needed to have a convincing working handgun. And then there's whatever the fuck this is, which, I mean, it looks like a fairly straightforward, just pull back, fire, 22 caliber. And I understand why a lot of these people just use 22 LR. I mean, it's fairly simple. It's low pressure, very low chance of blowing up, and still potentially fatal. I mean, it's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but I mean, with the AM-180, it was considered less lethal. Which really just means being a cop in the 1960s was fucking wild. Not getting too far off topic, but if I do not see an AM-180 in the new season of Fallout, I'm going to show my ass. But anyhow, out of all the crackhead guns I've seen, this is probably the one that, in my eyes, looks most likely to work just from an outsider's perspective.
Why do crackheads keep making guns? I'm learning there's a pattern. Crackheads are making their own guns. Why is that? Now, Aussie? This is in Australia? I'm not usually free to catch streams. Glad to see you again. It's good to see you, Quibbles. I missed you. I can't spell for shit tonight. Oh look, it's an MB gun. Too dumb to pay for them. It calls to them so no one will steal their crack. Fair. So they can rob to buy crack because they can't buy them. They are engineers. I think it's more like disturbing that crackheads are able to make functional guns. Like, is nobody else concerned by that? The fact that they're just able to do that? Thank you so much for the hype train. I don't know what just happened. I don't know who also gave something. Thank you. Thank you. Functional is a strong word. Well, it's like a semi, maybe potentially functional gun. DJ Smilly, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Shumi Army. I appreciate you. Like, why are they potentially, maybe potentially functional? Hello, says hello. Is it really not hard? It's really not hard to make a gun. Should I try to make a gun? Oh my god. No, I think that's illegal. Hi, good evening. Good evening. Hello. And you can rob your dealer. Do not. Okay. I'm assuming it's illegal. Functional is a strong word. Also unregistered. Yeah, we don't need you going to jail. Okay. I shall not. I will not, because yeah. Also, thank you guys so much for starting a hype train. Hold on. I actually have something. Hold on. Actually, if you guys keep the hype train up, guess what? Guess what we get? We get this. No, where are you? Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I see you? Oh, okay, hold on. You guys will be able to see this. Chugga 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 choo choo. Chugga 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 choo choo. Choo choo. Yes, there it is, calling exploding shrapnel. I'm in the United States is generally legal under federal law. Whoa!
Choo choo choo.
Thank you, Lord God, for the biddies! Choo choo choo! In the United States, it is generally legal under federal law for an individual to create a firearm for personal, non-commercial use, provided they are not legally prohibited from possessing firearms. However, this is subject to significant restrictions based on the type of firearm and specific state or local laws. Okay. Trains autism activate. You can legally own a cannon. I can own a cannon? Well, I know, because have you seen these? Chugga 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 choo 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 choo. Google AI overview is goated for these situations. I'm thinking. These bazookas. Hold on. I need to hire my VTuber model. Ah! There we go. Most black powder firearms are also not federally considered firearms either, as long as they don't use cartridges. I can sell a cannon on Facebook Marketplace, I believe, but not a machine gun, which is stupid. You can own a tank. I want to own a tank. You know what? Has there ever been anybody that's like, any community that's bought a tank for their VTuber? We should do that. For fun. Have you met a meth head? I paid one $150 to wire the subs into my care in college, and he did it in one night, and it was 100% professional looking. That's crazy. The basic mechanics of a gun are actually quite simple. Wire the subs. What do you mean wire the subs?
We don't have the budget for that.
We do. We can form the budget for that. Come on. You can legally own a minigun since it's technically not a machine gun. Tank bore has to be filled in, the main gun disabled. Would I be able to buy an M4 Sherman? I don't know what that is. The Sherman army will legit begin. We'll begin a tank fund. Yes, like a minigun isn't a tank of a firearm. Alright. Let us continue.
Was until I saw the ammunition it was seized with. So you see a couple of different loads in the same box of CCI. You've got, your typical lead projectiles for a 22, a bunch of crimped cases implying that they are blanks, possibly used in the testing to make sure that they could actually set off the rimfire primer. And then you zoom out and you see what I can only describe as 22 caliber thunder, which I love isn't even straight. Like, it's visibly fucking crooked. Does this look normal? On meth it is.
This is your brain on drugs.
2026. Fresh start, same system. Banks win, you pay. fees and calls piling up monthly. Unless you fight back. PDS Debt has already helped hundreds of thousands cut their debt and put money back in their pocket, not the banks. Whether you're struggling with credit cards, personal loans, or medical bills, PDS Debt has custom solutions to get you out of debt. And there's no minimum credit score required. They're here to help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and put that money back where it belongs. Your pocket. PDS Debt is A+ rated on the Better Business Bureau, and they have thousands of 5-star reviews. Why? Because as I said, PDS Debt has helped hundreds of thousands to get out of debt. It's about to be a new year, and it could be a new you, one that isn't in debt. So don't wait another month. Take back control in 30 seconds. Get your free personalized assessment at pdsdebt.com/bh. That's pdsdebt.com/bh. pdsdebt.com/bh. Also, a big thank you, as always, to the sponsor of the channel, sdi.edu. If you've ever thought about getting your start in gunsmithing and weapons technology, you can check them out using the links down in the description and in the pinned comment. Now, unfortunately, back to cursed gun images. Now this one comes straight from our brothers in the English language, the UK. Turns out a young man has converted a staple gun to be able to fire live cartridges. You may remember this oldie but goodie from cursed gun images long ago, where somebody had converted a staple gun to be able to fire a .22 caliber long rifle. Judging by the ruler in the bottom right-hand corner of this photo, I'm assuming it was also a crime when they did it. But apparently a man by the name of Jamie Young in the UK was given a 5-year sentence for doing the same thing. Jeez. This is also just telling me that staple guns are apparently alarmingly easy to convert if you have the willpower and, again, potentially methamphetamine. But that's crazy. Converting something off the shelf to be a single-shot weapon and getting 5 years
crazy.
in prison. In the United States.
No, actually, that's so crazy. Damn, I didn't know that people in the UK were going out of their way. I think the people in the UK are desperate for guns. Are y'all okay? Any of my UK, because I know I have a large presence with people that are in the UK. Are y'all fiending for guns over there? Y'all wanting it that badly? You guys need to turn a stapler into it? You know what though? That's fucking effective. Clearly. No, the English are not okay. You get more time for offensive posts. No, I have no clue. USA, U.S. guns, they are not okay. Yes, they are. They're fiending for guns. They're fiending for them. They're fiending. Sorry, had to. You teed it up. That's what she said. Shut up. Oh well, okay then. So to drive tanks, you can shoot an actual tank. Yo! You know what? I respect it. I respect a person. Actually, do I? I respect the hustle. Make your dreams come true, even if that means owning a gun in the land of the not free.
Crazy. Converting something off the shelf to be a single-shot weapon and getting 5 years in prison. In the United States, as long as you're not a felon, making your own guns is perfectly legal.
Thank you for telling me.
This is also the UK, where if you say a naughty tweet, you also get thrown in prison. Pour one out for the homies stuck behind enemy lines in the UK. We love you. We see you. We are equally embarrassed on your behalf by your Seriously.
I love him! Dude, we have the same brain wavelength! Oh, I love him! He's so good! We here at Tiny Pixie Day do not condone you making your own firearms if they're illegal. But if they are illegal, God bless America. Brandon has done several videos with drive tanks too. Dude, we need to become friends with Brandon. We need to become Brandon. Okay, Day, no! AK Daddy is the best dad. Day, please, no, making your own gun, Day. Okay. Do it safely with parental vision. No, trust me, you'd love his other stuff too. I live nearby him. That's fucking crazy. Tell him about us. You should start being like, oh, there's this VTuber that's into guns. Drive tanks in Texas, awesome. Bring like $5,000. Okay. This man could have been a US representative. That's actually awesome. I would vote for him. I'll give you a gun, just don't make your own accidental grenade. No promises! Flannel Daddy is cool. I'm fairly sure he's running for office stuff in Texas. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I have extras, you can have one. Hell yeah. Dang, you know this is the same guy who made the first AK chambered in 50 BMG, right? Took him 8 years. I did not know that. Did he document? Like, is it a YouTube video? You can buy and own a tank, but the main gun needs to be disabled and the metal treads needs to be replaced with rubber ones. I wanted to go to drive tanks so bad, but they are expensive. Cost 1.5k to 4k per shot. Damn, dude. Oh, it's a series. The AK-50 was a meme for years. You know what? We'll have to watch it. We'll have to watch it. We'll have to watch it. We'll have to watch it.
Equally embarrassed on your behalf by your government.
America.
Seriously, the free speech stuff is getting fucking bad in the UK right now. What was that one recently where they had the woman who got sexually assaulted by somebody, and then she said a naughty thing about the person who had sexually assaulted her, and then she was the one who got arrested? Fucking insane. I've never been more proud of my ancestors for throwing tea in that harbor. Anyhow, while we're shitting on European countries, let's go to the French.
Let's go.
Don't tell Ian I said this, but I still, I haven't put hands on the FAMAS yet. I'm not sure what to feel about it until I do, but I do know a lot of the French rifle enjoyers seem to defend it quite a lot. So for all of you who stan the FAMAS, may I present to you Thomas the Tank Rifle. It's just a shitty FAMAS skin.
Wait. Why do I like it? Why do I... Dude, the train, okay? We gotta show the train again. Chugga, 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 chugga. Dude, wait, it's so good. It is so good. Thomas the train. You're literally so autistic. Thank you. I try. It was in Modern Warfare 2. The FAMAS is cool. What's the FAMAS? She's running a train on us. Yeah, I am. You guys like it too. That's how I moan. I sound like a man because I am a man. Brandon's still running for District 23. Also, Dave, do you mind if I post Brandon's donation link here? Donation link for what? What did they do to my boy? A burst fire assault rifle? So you're a turtle. Yeah, of course I'm a turtle. Listen, I kind of like this. And like no one would think it's an actual gun. I think that's the best part. His congressional campaign? I can't say yes until I look more into it. And I don't want to make political allegiances, although I do enjoy him. I don't think that's a safe call. Ugh. LOL going to bed. Okay, good night. That's fine, LOL. If I'm not mistaken, the FAMAS is the official rifle of the French army. Oh. Day, in case you didn't see it, his video, the AK-50 will give you the whole story from beginning to end. Okay. Boo, but fair. Listen. I gotta be a little smart about it. I generally do not like to get politically involved. Yeah. This is actually a major problem in places with gang shootings. They put real guns in airsoft and water gun plastic shells. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, honestly. I watch him, he is just you, but loves guns more. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good night, you've been had gaming, good night. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Like, dude, wait, actually, okay, imagine you have this gun, right? Imagine you have this gun, right? And you and all you hear, like, it's a dark, picture this. It's a dark, damp night. You're walking the streets in Paris alone. You're walking the alleyways. It's quiet. For whatever reason, it's quiet in the streets. And all you hear is a French guy singing, because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. And as he's walking down the damp alleyway, you see him with a Thomas the Tractor gun. Menacingly, he looks up at you, points it at you, and is like, good night. Bow, 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 bow! Bow, 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 bow! Bow, 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 bow! That's fair. We can support him in chat unofficially, and those that want to look up his campaign information can easily enough. Exactly. Looks like a Helldiver skin. Oh, what? ASMR? Oh, what did I just come back to? Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I might live to see another day. I swear it's true.
You who stand the FAMAS, may I present to you Thomas the Tank Rifle. It's just a shitty FAMAS skin. Look, it's still my opinion the best thing to ever come out of France was Expedition 33. The FAMAS has to earn my love. I will say, however, this does remind me of the original fucking Mac 11 lunchbox, or whatever the fuck that was, the Thomas the Tank Engine, like little clamshell thing with the Mac 11 in it. And if you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you already know why I brought that up.
I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38s, 9, 9, 10 Mac 10s, the shits never end.
Maybe I'm getting old, but there's nothing I love more than like shitty early 2000s internet humor. Back before we had AI slop to generate this shit, right? Somebody had to have autism. Respect. This next one is like when you're drunk.
Guys, he's paying respect to us. Let's go. Let's go. That's a W in chat. Y'all better W, because he just acknowledged all of you. Not me, but like all of you. Oh my god. Hey, no, you're in the group too, Gremlin. Don't be acting all high and mighty, you fucking midget. You know what? I may be a midget, but I didn't type the W. Jay, you sweet, sweet child. I say this with all the respect in the world. But you stank ass Gremlin. You know what? Good one. You still owe. Oh my god, I fucking love life. I love living. I'm so glad to be alive right now. It's times like this. Woo! Got him! Anyways.
This shit, right? Somebody had to have autism. Respect. This next one is like when you're driving home and you want McDonald's. No, we have McDonald's at home. Well, what if you're driving home and you want an MP7? Well, apparently Poland has an answer for that as well. MP7 at home.
Wait, these are
the Polish
cool.
PM63 was being converted over into a relatively modern submachine gun, or PDW, however you want to put it, which looks like a big plastic housing on the front that just, yeah, it's kind of a conversion kit. I mean,
I kind of like this. Wait, I don't know if this like is a monstrosity to guns, but I like this. Wait, what? Day is, what are y'all? Day is taller than me. What does that make me? Inspects with a magnifying glass. That does kind of look cool, but it looks like a plastic toy. Sorta. No, you don't like that. Why don't I like that? It looks like something an alien would shoot me with. MP5, MP7, and MP9 are all great. But what if I do like it? Am I not supposed to like it? But I kind of like it. I like the silver chrome. It's nice. It looks clean. I don't know what this is. I think this thing shoots dildos at people, but like, I don't know. The rest of it looks nice. I'll take 3. No? POS 10,000? Why? I need information. If you don't want me to like it, then why? It's interchangeable. Want a dildo weapon? Then play Saints Row 3. I shall. Dildo shooters are definitely illegal. I feel like if they want to be, maybe that's too based of a joke. Actually, I'd rather not get canceled on Twitter. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. Hot take, I think the only reason people love the MP7 is because H&K won't sell it to us poors. It's like Eric Cartman buying an amusement park and then closing it to the public. Brandon will tell you why you don't like it. If you want a dildo shooter, then buy a t-shirt cannon and shove a bad dragon in there. You're right! Oh my god, I'm gonna do that. I think I actually prefer the original P63. Brandon has a video on it as well, the gun that kills its owners. Okay. Let's watch this. Okay, fine. Why do we not like this, Brandon? Brandon, give it to me, Brandon. Give it to me.
Submachine gun, or PDW, however you want to put it, which looks like a big plastic housing on the front that just, yeah, it's kind of a conversion kit. I mean, fuck, actually half of these look 3D printed. I'm just now seeing the layer lines on the one on the bottom left. Which, look, I can't really talk shit. I mean, before I had MP7, I had MP7 at home. It's cool until you realize it's cope. Cope from it, seethe from it, MP7 arrives all the same. At the end of the day, cope is in the eye of the beholder. Now, a lot of you are probably familiar with ghost guns. You know, 80% lowers, whether it be a Glock or an AR-15, that are made of various different materials. A lot of them are polymer. Some, especially the AR-15s, are aluminum. One that you don't often see is wood with a bunch of screws and
I like this. Hold on, wait. He didn't explain why I shouldn't like it. I still like those alien guns. PDW personal defense weapon. Thank you. Yay, ghost guns. No, yay. No, yay. No, yay. 3D printed guns don't last. They are just good for being untraceable one-time use guns. Yeah. If you want a dildo gun, go to the WNBA. They said I wasn't tall enough. Sag.
can see is wood with a bunch of screws and an erector set worth of fucking steel brackets. I don't know what kind of upper that is, but I guarantee it's a PSA. Honestly, just for the meme, I kind of respect it. Especially when you realize that the buffer tube and the stock are just fucking PVC pipe. There's no end to that buffer tube.
Oh, that's
It just keeps
PVC
going.
pipe? Is this gonna explode? I didn't realize it was PVC pipe. Oh my god. Pipe bomb! It might. Yo, what are we watching? Just got home. We are watching Crackhead Curse Gun Images. Hello, welcome in, Fembot. Ghost guns is just a scary term for homemade firearm, which we have already gone over being legal to do as long as you aren't a fellow and don't sell them. Fair. It's not a high pressure part. Oh, felon, not fella. If you want 3D printed gun video, look for Print Shoot Repeat, and I think his channel is called. Honestly, it scares me. I'm gonna be honest, being able to 3D print a gun is kind of scary. Because that's how a lot of people have been committing crimes lately. We here at Tiny Pixie Day do not endorse anybody committing crimes. Or you will do the time. It will not explode. Buffer tube contains a recoil spring.
As for the meme, I kind of respect it. Especially when you realize that the buffer tube and the stock are just fucking PVC pipe. There's no end to that buffer tube. It just keeps going, actually straight up through the plumbing, through the pipes, into the underwater level of Super Mario. On a scale of 1 to dangerous, fuck it, I'd try it. Now this next one looks like a fairly innocuous, just modern carbine. Except to a tiny margin of you out there that are nerds and have played Escape from Tarkov. In which case, if you take a closer look at the receiver, you'll notice it's actually a Keter. You know that super shitty starter, scav, submachine gun you get in that game? Say what you will, when you're barely scraping by, that Keter makes the cheddar. Apparently some company in Russia, I guess, was turning these into full-on, full-length carbines. Barrel length and everything, a necessity in Russia to be able to sell it to the civilian market without being labeled as a pistol. So in general, that's already kind of cursed. But if you just zoom in on that muzzle brake, I can't let this go. The Ketter's chambered in 9x18 Makarov, typically. That is an obnoxiously large muzzle brake. On top of that, I will never understand the Russian fascination. Pull up the inside of like a VSS suppressor, okay? I'll never understand the Russian obsession with just putting bent washers in shit. I do want a Keter. Is it good? I don't know. Probably not. But
I'm confused. Somebody break this down for me, because I'm a. So they took this little gun and they put, what is it called? Like they put this on it. 9x18 is a small pistol caliber cartridge. I'm going to commit grave war crime. I will nut in the water tower. I just found your location. My mods will be there soon to pick you up. Yeah, they'll take care of you. They'll take care of you just fine. Which part are you confused about? This. Why is this a bad thing? Okay, they made a rifle to shoot a pistol cartridge. What does that mean? So, like, basically it shoots like a pistol, but it's designed to look like a rifle? Big break for big bullets that shoot small bullet day. Gotcha. The fuck I just hear? Oh, bug out signal will go to location. Okay, thank you. I believe it's just oversized and weird looking. Weak bullet out of a larger than needed firearm. So it just like, Because I'm assuming, like, what makes a gun good that's bigger like this is the fact that, like, whatchamacallit, it's like, the bigger the gun, the bigger the boom. I'm assuming the bigger the gun, the bigger the boom. But if you have the bigger gun and goes little boom, you get sad. Is that what it is? Is that the problem? Is that what I'm understanding? If I'm breaking it down into, like, pixie terms? It's not bad, it's just overkill. Big gun for shooting small bullet. Basically any guy after 4 rounds of smecks. Not quite. The bullet will probably tumble out of the muzzle brake. They made it bigger to get around rules preventing the sale of the handgun. Plenty of rifles have pistol calibers. They're called pistol caliber carbines. Pistol cartridge, less powder, less power, giant brake for unnecessary reasons. The bigger the bullet, the bigger the boom, and longer the barrel, the higher the velocity, if I remember correctly. It's just a pistol caliber carbine. Pistol caliber carbine offers superior accuracy, stability, and faster follow-up shots compared to handguns due to 3-point contact. Stock, handguard, pistol grip. They share ammunition magazines with pistols, reducing cost and inventory while providing reduced noise, less muzzle flash, and lower recoil for easier control. There isn't enough gunpowder in the pistol bullet for muzzle brake to actually do anything, so it's just there for length. The giant brake on it is just straight up unnecessary, though. Okay. Gotcha. Because I was like, it just looks cool. So I was confused.
Washers in shit. I do want a Keter. Is it good? I don't know. Probably not. But I just want one. One of these days. Now to something I don't want. When we think about combat rifles, we tend to leave out the combat rifles of our forefathers. It's not all just AR-15 derivatives. There were things that people marched into combat long ago with, like, for example, the Lee Enfield. Saw a bunch of service in World War I and II and was beloved by infantry troops across the globe. And it made it 100 years in the future just for some Redditor to do this. I will never understand the fascination with just putting AK underfolders on everything. Okay, I do kind of understand. AK underfolding stocks are like cheap as fuck. So like if you're just like looking at like trash blasters and like crazy.
What is the hold on. Blasphemy? Hold on. I need to see the original gun. Okay. Seeing the original gun. Then going to this. Why is this there? Is that what it is? This little area right here? Is that the blasphemy? AK folding stock? Beat that Redditor with hammers? I need it? Why do you need it? The butt stock, the thing going against your shoulder, is a folding stock. This? Destroyed a historic rifle by chopping off the buttocks. So this whole thing is just the opposite, right? They chopped the stock off and shoved a pistol grip and cheap folder on it. Yes. Gotcha. It folds under the gun to make it shorter and easier to transport, but on that is a fucking disaster. Okay, gotcha. It does look weird. It does. So that makes sense. They chopped a rare historic rifle to make it tactical. Tactical is crazy. That's crazy. They bubbaed a classic. Oh no, not the classic. Not the classic. And also fucked up the magazine as well. Yeah, yeah. It was probably made out of really beat to shit rifle. They made millions of Lee Enfields.
Fascination with just putting AK underfolders on everything. Okay, I do kind of understand. AK underfolding stocks are like cheap as fuck. So like if you're just like looking at like trash blasters and like crazy shit, crazy projects to do, I kind of get it. Also, the irony was not lost on me that the only Lee Enfield I have in this room is that one. In my defense, there's historical precedent for that, but we'll get into that later.
Okay.
No, we won't. I got into it before. I made a whole video about it.
Okay, we'll go back.
Yeah, no, straight up, that's just that's an
What did he create? Hold on. Guys, what is that? Guys? An Obrez? I thought you were saying an Orbeez. From the OG Star Wars movie? That shoots grenades? World War I grenade launcher, yes? Someone confirm? So even Brandon makes curse shit. That's what I'm realizing. That's what I'm realizing. You know, what if you put me... Like, hold on. Hold on. I need to... You know what? Just give me a second. Let me just... Wait. Okay. Now, let me... Weep. Imagine me in here. And then I just go... Poof. You could... This could be a pixie launcher. Ah! Bastards. You go... Weep. That's not an Obrez. I think it's a grenade launcher pistol version of the Lee Enfield. It's an Obrez. It's a rifle cut down so small they can hide it easier. The barrel is so short that the shooting of a full-length rifle round makes the fireball because the powder doesn't burn in the barrel before exiting. And it was a Jawa blaster too, I believe. She go, yeet! Go, ah! Who made me bald? Brain? You're sleeping with the centipedes tonight. I hope you know that. Is it done? Yes. This is also fun. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Game respects the game. Ah! Ugh. At least I'm sleeping tonight. Fair enough.
Into that later. No, we won't. I got into it before. I made a whole video about it. Yeah, no, straight up, that's just that's an AK underfolding stock that's affixed to that. You know, AK underfolding stocks, notorious for their great cheek welds. Look, I want to hate it. I really do. The more I look at it, it kind of goes hard. I don't know. You tell me what you think. Cursed or, you know, maybe blurst. You know, not quite blessed, not quite cursed. It just... Something about this is hitting a funny bone with me. I'm not sure. Do you feel the same? But alas, is it really a Cursed Gun Images episode if you don't have a high point? I still need to make a handguard for it, but here she is. A high point JHP 45. The frame comes off with 2 bolts in under a minute. AK underfolder. Again, with the AK underfolders. Just a fucking washer over it with a screw. High point owners, you know. I love he's got like the spray painted fake light on the slide on one side. I'm very curious. The longer I look at this, the more confusing it is. Look at that spring on the barrel. And the fact that this is 45 ACP, but you have like a fucking Walmart hunting scope on top. Looks like the stock at least does collapse, which is, you know, at least that's relatively functional, but man.
Okay. Now that is a Star Wars gun and a high point. That optic on a 9? At least you can't ruin a high point. Oh, point 45, that's worse. And borderline illegal because can be an SBR short barrel rifle. So, okay. Shiny head. I know, right? Okay. That would be a dollar store Han Solo's gun? Okay, I can understand those references. Okay. Okay. I just don't like the scope. I don't know what the rest of this means. I don't know what exactly is outrageous about it, but the scope kind of looks off to me. I wonder if the weird spring barrel thing is to make it longer than 16 inches so it's not an SBR. Probably is. Imagine Han Solo guns, but inbred. Oh. I wonder if the weird spring barrel thing... Okay, I read that. Juan Single's gun. Juan Single? You're going to hell. Oh my god. Okay.
Barrel. And the fact that this is 45 ACP, but you have like a fucking Walmart hunting scope on top. Looks like the stock at least does collapse, which is, you know, at least that's relatively functional, but man, that stock angle is absurdly low. Absolutely no cheek weld in sight if you're using that scope. But you know what, fuck it, it's a high point. These are like the classiest of the meth heads building guns. The aristocracy of the Smith & Methson class, if you will. But at least most of the high point enthusiasts don't have access to a welder, because then things could get really nasty. Drumroll, please.
I want to see it!
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a name for it. Best I got is the low point. It seems to be predominantly a PPS 43 with a Thompson foregrip and a high point upper on top, clutched together with what I can only assume is a MIG welder and some JB weld. The PPS with the wood stock does go kind of fucking hard, but not now. You got the mag weld right below. Oh god, I don't know. There's so many. The question in my mind is always like, does this actually function?
This looks like an animal. I don't even know much about guns, but this looks like a little animal. You know what it looks like to me? It looks like a platypus. It looks like a platypus. Look at, this is the beak. This is the body, because it's a little chubby. You know, this is the leg. This is the back leg. And this is the tail. It's a platypus gun. I'm gonna call it the platypussy. The platypussy gun. Looks like an inbred animal. It does, but it's a platypus. It's a platypus gun. It's a platypussy. Don't insult a platypus, but it's a platypussy. Duct tape special. We need to put it down. No, we don't. I keep expecting one mummified in duct tape. Yeah, me too. Duct tape solves everyone's issues, including mental. Just put some duct tape on it. Hi, I'm new here, and what the fuck did I walk in on? Platypussy gun. That's what you walked in on. Hi, Maizu. Hello. Welcome in, first time chatter. How are you? Welcome. Just needs a little poison bar and to glow under the UV to fully match the platypus looks. Exactly. My name is pronounced me yes who. Oh, me yes who. By the way, separate. Got it. Thank you. Me yes who. Thank you. I'll note it. I'll note it down. Nah, the platypus at least came naturally. This is an abomination. Well, most people think the platypus is an abomination. Me yes who. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Shroomy Army. I appreciate you. Perry, the Gunnapoos. Exactly. You're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting the vibe. You're getting the brain cells. They're leaking. They're leaking. They're leaking their sauce into your brain. Ugh.
On top, clutched together with what I can only assume is a MIG welder and some JB weld. The PPS with the wood stock does go kind of fucking hard, but not now.
The Forbidden Gabagoo! Thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the Shimmy Army. I appreciate you. Welcome. JB Weld special.
Kludged together with what I can only assume is a MIG welder and some JB Weld. The PPS with the wood stock does go kind of fucking hard, but no, not now. You got the magwell right below. Oh God, I don't know. There's so many. The question in my mind is always like, does this actually function? And in this case, the answer is, I hope not. I mean, the magwell's in the right place, but I guess just to harken back to an old Cursed Gun Images joke, where to bolt go, though? I don't see anywhere for it to actually cycle, but either way, this is actually the gun that inspired me to make another one of these videos because it just hurts my fucking retinas.
Yeah,
and
the platypus
if I had
gun.
to see it, then
Yeah.
so do you.
Thank you. Thank you for ruining my evening.
Ugh. Anyhow, I'm about to bleach my fucking eyeballs and recalcify my pineal gland. I appreciate you guys for staying all the way to the end, and as always, I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thank you, and if I don't see you until then, Merry Christmas.
Bye. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Oh shit. Isn't that a high point slide? Yeah, special ed. Are you calling me that? Happy. That was faster than expected? Oh, absolutely. But we have more videos to go through. However, I need some fucking ice cream in my life. You guys feel like ice cream? I feel like ice cream right now. I feel like ice cream is the only way to keep our energy levels boosted! Boosted! More AK Jesus, more AK Jesus. Look at, there's a whole playlist. And we're gonna watch a lot of them. A lot of them. A lot of them. A lot of them. Are we doing more tonight? Yes, we are. I'm just gonna go grab some ice cream real quick. Real quick. I think the ad break is going right now anyways. So, hold on. Let me just make sure it is. Let me make sure the ad break is going. Yeah. Hydrate, please. I will. Wait, Dave. Watch his AK-50 video. You know what? I'll run a poll. Hold on. I will run a poll. Give me a second. Poll. New poll. AK. Which one? We're gonna do the AK-50 one, or we do more Cursed Gun Images. We're gonna let that go for 3 minutes while I go run and grab ice cream. Okay, give me a second while I go get ice cream. You guys vote. You guys vote. I've got to take off for a bit. I'll probably be back in about an hour if you're still on. Sounds good. Bye-bye. Have you missed the new shoe reaction video? I don't think I'll be covering it. I've heard it was really, really dark and really, really sad. And honestly, I don't want to be sad with you guys. I'm gonna just be honest. There you go. Okay? I will be right back. I will be right back while we do this. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Who the fuck put me in the jar? I broke the tie? Oh, okay, cool. Wait, is it not done yet? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I was worried I was taking too long. I was like, oh shit, am I taking too long? And I was trying to hurry up and grab my ice cream. Okay, hold on. Let me bring up YouTube chat again. Ah! We tied the first time? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, dude. I thought I took longer than what I had put it for. Mushrooms! Brady Green 15, thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the Streamy Army, I appreciate you. Also, I wanted to say, hold on. Actually, let me do this. Let me do this here. YouTube, hear my roar! We just hit 14,000 subscribers on YouTube! Let's fucking go! Fuck yeah! We got it. 14,000 subs. 14,000 subs. Let's fucking go! Thank you everybody for your guys' massive support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you everybody for your guys' support. It's been so fun. And I appreciate you guys so much. For any new subscribers that are here, please make sure that you guys join the Discord, please. I want to stay in contact with you guys. I want to keep up with you guys. I want to know your business. I'm a little parasocial sometimes, you know? So please join the Discord. Join the Discord. And she defaults to Dora. Listen, I was told I look like Dora, so it's only right. I'm sticking to the bit. Chat understands the assignment. Okay. Let me. What? Where is my hair? There we go. Day, it's in ideas and feedback. The AK-50. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Which one is it right now? Oh, it's 50-50? Come on, guys. Come on. We are tied again. That time was me. Damn. Why are you giving them pain? Why are you giving them pain, Grizzly? They're just doing their best. They're doing their best to vote. You know what? I will be a tiebreaker if there's no tiebreaker. Somebody vote! Vote right now! There's a tie! You could change this! You could change the fate of the world, the fate of the content. You! Yes, you, person that hasn't voted. There only 16 people have voted. How many people do we have in chat right now? Hold on. I don't typically look. We have 32 people in chat right now. I see you. Vote. Yeah, that's right. 2 more voting for the AK-50. That's what I like to see. My lurkers, I adore you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Both. Comment supremacy. Oh, another lurker. Just hit for the more cursed guns. Oh, lurkers, watch out. Y'all are American. Commit to democracy. Spread your democracy. Spread your spores. Let your opinions be known. I don't know what accent that was. I was trying to eat my ice cream. Real Americans would tie it and then want to recount the votes. We must tie again. We can't tie again. We cannot. We can't tie again. No. Do you guys want some ice cream? Say, ah, ah. Chugga, 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 choo choo. Ow. Nom, 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 nom. Let's tie again. Let's tie again. No. Someone vote for Curse Guns. No. Do you have any cheesecake? I do not. Please, for the love of God, don't tie it. I need this to happen. I've waited for almost a goddamn year for this to make it onto the stream. Snowman, which one did you want? Which one did you vote for, Snowman? That's my question. Which one did you vote for? Ice Cream Yippee, Misspelled Liberty, and My Fault, Fellow Americans, AK-50. Okay. You vote AK-50. Thank you, Lurker, for voting again for AK-50. Thank you. We're so close. Commit to a bit? No. Do not commit to the bit. Coward. You're the coward trying to tie. Stop running away from commitment, Grizz. Stop running away from commitment. But it'd be really funny if we did tie again. No, James. Gang, we must commit to the bit. No. You guys are monsters. Demons, get back thee. We want both. That's what the real voter wants. We're gonna get through more, I promise. Okay, I'm just gonna take that as a win, even though the time hasn't ran out. Because I'm like, damn, this is going on for quite a long time. You telling me to not run from commitment? Where is my mirror redeem? Fuck you, Grizzly. I don't have commitment issues. I just went away from my problems. That's different. Do not let her trick you, chat. If we choose both, then we get both. That's not true. If y'all want both, start donating. Damn, just the holograms just over here like, prove that you want both with your wallets. That's crazy. That's crazy. YouTube is out for your guys' throats. Y'all pay for both. I already said I'd give her a gun. You'd give me a gun if I reacted to both? Bet. Subs in both. Ugh. Hey, that's not my fault. Alright. Looks like AK-51.
We want both laughing face. There's my money.
There's my money. Alright. We're gonna watch the AK-50 first. If we still have some more time after this, we'll go and we'll watch more of the cursed ones. Alright. Let's go! AK-50! Hello! YouTube! Hello! YouTube, thank you so much for the 14,000 subscribers. You guys are fucking awesome. Let's fucking go. Today we are going to be watching Brandon Herrera's video of the AK-50. I have no idea what this means, what this entails, or anything in between. But chat is fucking excited for this shit. So you know what? I'm fucking excited for this shit. Let's fucking go. I have a hot pocket. I have ice cream. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna see things go boom. And I'm excited. Let's go. This looks like cinematic.
A famous man once said, "There is no real ending. It's just the place where you stop the story." Who said that? What does it even mean? Doesn't matter. I said it because he said it, so now he was famous, and it's basically getting said by two well-known guys. I don't... Tell you what, let's just start from the beginning.
Ooh. Ooh. You know what? Wait. This is fucking... Hold on. I'm getting excited. What? What is this? This is... Hold on. This is like... This is nice. I'm sorry, Dave, but I've been sleeping like garbage lately and I'm going to bed early. No worries, Magic Master. Good night, sweet dreams. Dave, just remember that when you post this to YouTube, you'll need to mute the intro music video thanks to copyright bullshit. Sounds good. Okay.
There'll be no strings to bind your hands, not if my love can bind your
Ooh.
heart.
A man with main character syndrome. He's just like me, for real. He's just like me. You are watching history. This is such a dope story. Dude, I'm excited. I just love the Deadpool-esque intro too. No, it's so good. I love this. Wait, it's so captivating. See, this is what I call creativity.
There's no need to take
Two shot
consent,
monkeys.
for it was I who chose to start.
Star. Yeah. An overpaid editor.
I see no need to take me.
He's the opposite of my editor. An underpaid editor. I'm sorry, editor Sama. I will remember you. Yeah. I'm sorry. Music by my buddy's sister. Oh,
We don't have the budget for that.
made possible by autism. Hey, it's you guys. You guys got mentioned. And what else? What else is there? The best audience on the planet. Oh, look at it's you guys and me. Yay! America! Intro filmed and edited by Gallagher Scott. Yeah! Gun autism. God
My name
bless
is Brandon
America.
Herrera, and this is my gun, the
Oh.
AK-50. If you're new
Ooh.
here, there's a few things you need to know. So let's go back to the beginning.
In the
Okay.
beginning, the universe was created.
Not that far.
Okay.
There we go. That's better. So around 8 years ago, I announced I was working on an insane task. To take an AK-47, the most iconic combat rifle in the world, and scale it up to the insanely large 50 BMG. You know, the caliber usually reserved for anti-aircraft guns, or the one Archer said could
Kill a building.
So just scaling
Wait. So he got a regular gun and is turning it into something that can take down a plane? Am I understanding that right? Look at that beauty. Am I kinda? A cannon. Yes. Okay, I shall proceed. Just clarifying.
rifle in the world, and scale it up to the insanely large 50 BMG. You know, the caliber usually
Bitches
reserved for
love
anti-aircraft
cannons.
guns, or the one Archer said could
Kill a building.
So just scaling up an AK to fire 50 BMG sounds simple enough, right? Well, if you think so, then you know as little about weapon design as I did when I decided to announce it. You see, at the time, I hadn't even dropped out of college yet, and while I had already started building a...
Hold on. Do I have an applause? Damn. I don't think I have the applause. You know what? Dropping out of college is a necessity to becoming a successful YouTuber. It's true. It is like damn near mandatory at this point. I love I love people who drop out of college. Kataka! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Hi, Kataka. What were you guys up to? What were you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Wildcat! Thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the Shroomy Army. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys had an amazing, amazing, amazing stream. Just farming? Hell yeah, brother. We're over here talking about guns! Guns, 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 guns! If you have to raid and dip, I completely understand. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Make sure you eat food, drink water, and go to the restroom. But if you do decide to say, I hope you can have an amazing time. Hello, Raiders. I am Tiny Pixie Dam, a variety streamer. I am a person that does basically reactions, gaming, and singing. Farming all the way, farming all the way. I'm a farm girl, so I appreciate a good farm. Hi Raiders, if you're sticking around, grab a snack, grab a drink, snuggle up, and enjoy day being infected by the guntism. Yes, I also talked about how I got into a wreck in my semi-truck today also. Are you okay? That is so scary. Actually, that's so scary. I hope you're okay. I'm so sorry. I'm glad. I assume you're safe since you're here. I run a farm in Ohio. Oh, is it a potato farm? Can you send me potatoes? I really like potatoes. Potatoes are my life. You know what? Please send me potatoes. I would marry a potato farmer. Major, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Shroomy Army. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm in Ohio. That's Idaho. Aw, I think Ohio and Idaho are like the same thing. Sorry. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! I listen. I want potatoes. Right? You know. You know what? I deserve that. Watching Brandon Herrera, I'm addicted to his YouTube. LOL. Yes, this is my first time. Like, we just watched some cursed gun images of his, and now we're reacting to the AK-50. If you need corn, beef, or soybeans, I got you. I love corn and I love beef. Send me elotes. We can become best friends. You're racist towards America? No, I'm culturalist. It's different. But yeah, everyone came out of the accident fine. My truck is okay. The other guy's truck is totaled. Well, I'm glad that everybody's okay for the most part. And just please stay safe. Rest up, Buttercup. Oh yeah, I love the AK-50. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've never looked into it. So I'm excited. Ohioans in shambles right now. Or bourbon. We sell a lot of the corn to them. You know what? Rain makes corn. Corn makes a whiskey. Whiskey makes my baby get a little frisky. I love that song. So you know what? I'll take it. Okay. Let me do a quick raid video. And then we will get right back into this. Okay? Quick raid video. Sorry, everybody. But we gotta do the raid video. Hold on. Hold on. Where? I downloaded it yesterday. Where did it go? I know I downloaded this last night. Hold on. Okay, it's right there. And then another time, a guy dressed up in... Wait. That wasn't supposed to be so loud. Hold on! Okay, thank you. Transform. Fit to screen. Okay, we're gonna lower that down. Then we're gonna... advanced audio properties. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. I will be right back. I will be right back while this plays. A guy dressed up in a maid outfit and thought that that was gonna impress me. Open your eyes, baby girl. And I looked at it and I was just like... Ah! My name, Day, means great, powerful one. No! I can't do this!
mind, it's a collectible. Okay, you can rage quit.
Put your hands up. You made a beautiful sword, but it's gonna poke a lot of assholes.
You need to drink milk.
Ah, you're right! Fuck! Ah, I gotta go get milk. I gotta go get milk. I just drank a shit ton of water thinking that would help. Oh my fucking... Hold on.
Chat, we warned her.
Hold on. Hold on.
Day.
I gotta go. I'll be back. Hold on.
Day.
Eat my feet! You ever study psychology? No, I've just been through trauma. Ding! Keep playing with me, motherfuckers. Huh? You guys broke me. Are you proud of yourself? You broke me. My mom just sent me a text and was just like, why are people threatening you? And I was like, sorry, Mom. My mom is here. Tell my mom hi. She hasn't commented, but tell her hi. Everyone behave. Be nice. With your fat cock. Stop! Don't say that in front of my mom! And they're like, I miss the TV. You miss her? I'm here.
I farted and a poopy almost slipped out.
And it fires this gigantic round.
What would your last words be? I've had harder! Guys, would you love me if I was your worm? I'd rather get fucking run over with a lawnmower. Fit me. Fit me right now.
Yada yada. Now bend over. I can tell people to see anything.
Okay, I need to stop air thrusting. That's not very demure and girly of me to. What can I say? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. One more time. 100. Suddenly her choice of anime of the year makes sense. Where are his nipples? Woo! Look at my fat head. I am now your official Q-tip. I was here first, you little fucking gremlin. Fucking come over here and catch these hands then, bitch. Ah! Who the fuck are you? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know who that fake bitch was. Thank you so much for the raid again. Alright, I don't really remember what I was saying before the raid happened. All I know... Oh! I love people that drop out of college. I dropped out of college. So I believe that it is a fated arc of learning that if you drop out of college, you'll probably be a maybe decent YouTuber. Maybe. If you get lucky. I don't know, man. Work hard. Do the work. The Chaos Midget. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Left a little something in your DM so you understand how big a 50 BMG bullet is. Help you understand what this madman is building. Okay. Hold on. Oh! Oh. Oh my. Hold on. Oh my. This is quite big. Hold on. So Sama sent me this, right? And if I were to be lore accurate size, right? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. So, oh shit, hold on. So, I'm about the size of this one right here. And he's trying to build something that big. I think that's a little too much penetration. Huh. I think that's a little too big. I never thought I'd say those words out loud. I think that's a little too big. I think he's a little too ambitious about this. How did you find a bolt pistol that small? I made it myself. So a bullet 6 times your size. It's a bullet, Dave. That's what I was saying. What did I say that was wrong? I didn't say anything wrong. Well. So now we have a measurement. 1 day equals 1 5.56 round. See, now we understand my size. So what he's building is an anti-tank rifle. Don't forget that the 50 BMG was a World War I anti-tank round. So he's building an anti-tank rifle. Sort of. Wow, that's an anti-tank rifle. Oh, fuck, that's an anti-tank rifle. Shove her in some brass. I'll pixie dust everything. Yes. In simplistic terms. Kataka, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you. I'll put the gun away just for you. You know what they say, even crackheads can make a gun. You know what? Fair enough. Alright, let us continue. Ah, damn, it's muted. Hold on. Beep. There we go.
Think so, then you know as little about weapon design as I did when I decided to announce it. You see, at the time, I hadn't even dropped out of college yet, and while I had already started building AKs, I knew nothing about practical gunsmithing. So I enlisted the help of my local gunsmith, Chris Baker, and with the help of this redneck wizard, we got to work.
Dude, that's how you know it'll be possible. You can achieve anything as long as you have a redneck on your team. Wait, do we have a redneck on our team? Is Sama the redneck on our team? I think Sama's the redneck on our team. Day, yes. That's your whole fan base. Yeah, yes, I know. Everyone in my community is a redneck, but like specifically, I think Sama specifically is the redneck in our like immediate team. You are a redneck? I'm the redneck? Oh, that's a fucking honor. Wow, thank you, sugar. Oh, dude, I need to learn how to make some moonshine! Oh my god. I am the farm girl. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Maybe I'm the real rednecks are the rednecks you made along the way. I'm just a farmer boy scout leader. I'm a Mexican tech, literally a country girl raised on a farm. Wait, then what am I? What are you, James? What are you? You're just like, you're our femboy. Wait, yeah, what the fuck am I saying? You're our femboy. That shouldn't even have been a question. Moral support? Huh. Femboy auto body redneck? Yeah. He's the tech priest. You know what? Fair. Hello. Hi, Shockwave. Hello. I don't know about redneck. I'm just autistically into guns. Fair enough. Wait, even Sama is a redneck. Sama is hella redneck. A femboy redneck sounds dangerous. It is dangerous. I've seen his armpits before. Trust me, it's dangerous. This whole team is a collection of redneck types. Dude, we're all just rednecks. I alone am the only non-redneck. You're a little redneck. You're a little redneck, Grizz. Shut up. If you want a tech priest, I work on vehicles. Can you build me a tank? I wear a hat and boots every day. It's probably adjacent. Like a femboy redneck could make an improvised nuke with a beer and a screwdriver and some duct tape. That's kind of how we've built this channel. You know what? I love it here. We're the redneck VTubers. I'm gonna capitalize on this. Sure, $10 million. Bet. I'll wire you the money. It should be there by Friday, so you can start working like now or something. Oh wait, femboy rednecks are basically Skaven. Oh. Okay, let's get back into it. With
the help of this redneck wizard, we got to work. Some of the parts we designed and had made by local companies, the rest we made ourselves with blood, sweat, and tears. But mostly blood. And by May of 2017, we had enough of an AK-50 version 1 ready to fire its first test shot.
Live round. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, after watching Kentucky Ballistics, I am realizing there are a lot of you boys out there that are tying ropes onto gun triggers and firing them off. This should not be a common occurrence that I'm seeing. Gun safety, please. OSHA would come for your asses. I'm just letting you know. OSHA would come for y'all. I'm just letting you know. To be safe. For safety. Yes, it's a safety thing. The fact you guys are fucking with this type of shit in general, you guys got me having a fucking heart attack. God damn it. They cannot come for my guns. OSHA doesn't have the level 4 plates. Boom, boom. It's weapon testing. This is the best way to do it at a distance. Not gonna lie, this story made me tear up a little. Manly tears. Have you not seen the video? I've never seen this video. Before. I'm not putting my face next to a large 100-year-old basement rounds first go. Well, I'm not expecting you to. No. I'm not expecting you to shoot it with your bare hands, obviously. I'm saying the fact you guys put yourself into a situation where you need a rope to pull the trigger is my concern. That is my concern. Oh, no, the video of Scott explaining his gun explaining. No, I did. I watched it all. We actually recently reacted to that, so it is in the chamber to get edited down. But yes, we recently reacted to that. Tactical string, go.
3, 2, 1. She's together.
Full health, man.
Hell yeah.
So now step 1 was complete. The gun wouldn't explode on its first shot. Congratulations. But we're not building a single shot gun. We need to make it semi-automatic, so we need to make it cycle. So from there we added the gas system, the thing that makes AKs function. After we added gas, we were able to make it successfully extract and eject its first round.
3, 2, 1. Motherfucker! Oh my god! God damn it! Fuck yeah!
Wait, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Hold on. Wait. There is something, listen. As a country girl, alright? Okay, I have to admit, you know, I think it's absolutely adorable seeing how fun he is having. Like, look at this smile. Like, this is a real man moment. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a aww, you know, like
Motherfucker! Oh my god! God damn it!
Like, the god damn it! I don't know, something about that was just absolutely adorable. Hi, Commander, just stopping by to say I won't be able to see tonight. Have a good stream. Bye, Ash, good night. The thing we made didn't explode. She went from this is concerning to this is so cute. This is how country boys pull women. No, seriously. Oh. It's so wholesome. It's so pure. Like, I know they're shooting guns, but like, it's so wholesome and so pure. Like, I love it. I love it so much, actually. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. Imagine you invent a new sourdough recipe from scratch and it's better than you expected. Now understand man brain with build stuff. No, exactly. This reminds me of when I put together the pizza dough recipe with the sourdough. I made a pizza recipe with sourdough and like I was so excited because it tasted so good and I just remember screaming of happiness. Like, I love seeing people truly like excited and happy about things that they like enjoy and like love, you know? Like, I think that is the cutest thing in the world to me, personally, right?
Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Oh my god! God damn it! Fuck yeah! Fucking A!
A massive win for something that people had said was impossible.
Impossible? No, why would that be impossible? I mean, after all, you're just scaling up a 7.62 AK to the point where it would be able to fit 50 BMG, right? Well, no. You see, that's where you run into two different issues. First one being, even though the size of the bullet is getting bigger and the size of the gun is getting bigger, the size of the person using it stays the same size. Meaning that if you just scaled it up 1-to-1, you'd end up with something that looked like this. Not something that's really usable to anybody. Not like you could, because that's where your second problem comes in. That wouldn't work anyway because of something called square cube law. Square cube law is kind of an understanding of physics that things don't scale up or down on a 1-to-1 ratio. In fact, it's a lot more dramatic. For example, doubling the size of something doesn't just double everything else, like area and volume. Those might correspond by being...
I am understanding why gun guys and sourdough girls are meant to be together. Hold up! Wait! Hold on. Wait. He is explaining this like how my mom taught me about sourdough and why you have to take it out and have discard from the sourdough starter to keep it alive. Oh my god. Oh my god, everything is... The neurons are activating! The neurons are activating! Wait, so I just need a gun guy? I'm learning! Can I have some bread to make grilled cheese? Yes, I give you the bread. Oh hey, it's AK Jesus. Yeah! It's AK Jesus.
Down on a 1-to-1 ratio. In fact, it's a lot more dramatic. For example, doubling the size of something doesn't just double everything else, like area and volume. Those might correspond by being 4 times or even 8 times bigger. Without getting too fucking Bill Nye on you, a simple explanation of that is why an ant's feet are allowed to be super tiny and an elephant has to have 4 fucking tree trunks to be able to support its weight. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio. Then you have issues with gas volume, with relative pressures. Look, all of this to say, not as easy as making this much bigger. A lot of engineering, a lot of math to be done. But let's get back to the AK-50 timeline. I know a lot of you may not be super interested in gunsmithing and weapons technology, weapons design kind of stuff. But if you are, I hope you know you can get your start at sdi.edu using the links in the description.
Okay.
So to help with this engineering workload, we had a lot of help, including my Brass Valley internship program, which, among other things, is where I found my current head gunsmith, Zach, someone who would prove essential in completing the 50 project. So after redesign, after redesign, after redesign, we settled on what would be the AK-50 V2, which would go away from the heavy and expensive milled receiver in favor of an easier, cheaper, and lighter stamped receiver. And in May of 2021, we were ready to test to see if an AK-50 could actually fire and cycle consecutive rounds, which it motherfucking did.
Cycling test with the magazine. In 3, 2, 1. I felt that trigger reset. I'm sending it again in 3, 2, 1. Motherfucker!
We made it to 8 rounds in a row before it started slowing down and having hiccups. A death by a million pinpricks where a lot of tiny design flaws from pin sizes to cam groove angles, but at the end of the day, we still proved the concept. This gun could work.
So now that we knew the AK-50 was possible, it was time to make the gun we actually wanted to make. Not just...
Wow, dude. So, like, okay, we're looking at, like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna break... I can't break things down because I don't know enough about guns. But, like... So you know how he said, like, you can't just double it in size because then it's going to obviously be too big and too crazy for you to just shoot and everything like that, right? So because of that, they reinforced all of these here, right? Like, I'm not sure what is specifically meant there just to hold it up in place and what's supposed to prevent it from the kickback. But, like, this is fucking massive. This is massive. This is absolutely massive. I love his shirt. Oh, hell yeah. Yay, testing, boom, boom, stick V2. Oh, hey, I made it just in time for AK Jesus. It's AK Jesus time. I'm so glad all of you guys like this. I was really excited to learn more about guns, so I'm like, yes. I'm so happy, like, you guys like guns too. You love to see it. Never heard. They made the receiver and bolt much bigger and thicker with a heavy recoil spring. Just like we did in the sandbox, just sandbag it down. Oh, I love Brandon. Dude, this is so epic. It's funny how many people think you can just make things bigger and it would work. Yeah, that's just not how it works. They upscaled a lot, but also tried to keep some parts interchangeable with a regular AK. Gotcha. So they're still trying to make it like the similar, I wouldn't say build style, but like keeping some of the more iconic AK parts part of the gun throughout this process is basically what I'm understanding. It will always work. Bigger is always better. Just like Texas. I need to go to Texas. Some things like the trigger system are still AK, I think. Okay. If you can use aftermarket parts, you're just saving time and money. Fair. Fair.
Gun could work. So now that we knew the AK-50 was possible, it was time to make the gun we actually wanted to make. Not just making the skeleton of a gun fire, but making a complete gun. From the handguard to the dust cover and optic mount to a few internal upgrades, it was time to make the gun that we had always wanted to make. A fully functional, fully assembled, completed AK-50. But who was capable of making some of these parts? Well, we were lucky enough to be in the greatest country in the world, Texas. Which means industry giants like Titans of CNC were in our backyard. And after finally finding a dance partner who could make our parts exactly as we needed them, the road to a finished AK-50 was clearer than ever. But we made a lot of changes to the core of the gun over the last couple of years from what we learned from the V2, and we needed to know if this new AK-50 would function as we thought it would.
How's that look? Pretty decent. I'm not gonna hit anything there. Cool. A lot of fitty test fire if it's not ghetto.
What are we doing?
I don't know. This feels different. Strange going on, guys. AK-50 V3 test fire. Several years in the making. First round.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
2, 1. That just fucking cycled. Think? First fucking try. What the shit? Yeah, really?
So now that we knew the core of the AK-50 V3 worked, it was time to add the rest of the gun, which is a
the pressure-bearing parts must be scaled up more than you expect is what he meant. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, Check. Hello. Welcome in, first-time chatter. Texas. Yeah, he wants it to work like an AK instead of it putting some wood furniture and it's just pronounced Bear. Bear, Texas. Ooh, I like that. Oh, is this Matt's ranch? I don't know. This is the AK-50 journey with Brandon Herrera. Demo ranch? My computer is fuckered. Time to destroy it. Oh no. Okay, damn, that looks sick as hell. It does. I really like the design of it. It looks really fucking clean. It really looks clean.
V3 worked, it was time to add the rest of the gun,
which as it turns out, led to its own problems. Ejection issues, dust cover not fully locking, there were a lot of minor details to overcome. But after months of fine-tuning, we were finally ready to test what we considered to be a completed gun.
Ooh, that looks so good though. Wait, that looks so fucking good. No way he's gonna just do it.
Going hot?
Brother in Christ, are you... he's not even using the string!
All right. AK-50 V3 completed, assembled, test fire. In 3,
He's
2,
not even using the string,
1.
guys! He's not even using the string! Oh my god. You know what? I'm wishing for the string now. I'm wishing for the string now. Why do I get the feeling that Day is specifically avoiding reading some of my comments? I'm not. I'm just, like, everything is, like, sporadic, so I'm trying to read between YouTube and Twitch, so sometimes I miss comments, but I'm not ignoring you specifically. Don't worry about it. Yes, that was Demolition Ranch's range before he retired. I don't think she would ignore us. I don't. This was a good day. Hell yeah. Check if your message is reflected on the screen. Some words are auto-censored, like the word shoot. Oh, no. It's not on the screen, unfortunately, because I can't show YouTube's chat on Twitch's stream. Bye! You know, it's there. He has an optic on it, so no string, on it, so string is no longer needed. Okay. She ignores me. I ignore you for fun. Someone should reach out to Unsub for a VTuber range day and have one weekend for an offline one and other weekend to live stream the VTubers who are fine with IRL. Yeah, that would be super cool. I would love to shoot a gun at, like, well, obviously I've went shooting before with my dad and stuff like that. I really want to go shooting again though. I was dropping some great jokes earlier and so somehow missed all of them. Sorry, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry if I didn't see your jokes. But yeah, I miss people's chats all the time. I get why you're nervous, Day. After what happened to Kentucky Ballistics, I was nervous too. Yeah, like my butt cheeks are clenching, bro. Wait, I know what I must do. What are you doing? What are you doing? I am back. Where are we? We're at the practice shoot. Okay. Let us continue.
In 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Oh yeah. All right. I've been waiting 8 fucking years to do that. I think that was the fastest we've ever fired it too.
I think so.
Fuck. God, who's next? All right, you want to give it a shot?
Sure.
I got 5 in it.
Dude, that looks so fucking good.
Cool. Very nice. How much?
No, it's fucking wild. It's cool shooting it with it now fully together. Because now we've got this dust cover, the optic mount and everything. So we're shooting it with this, the Trigicon 50 cal optic. The handguard lets us, actually put a bipod on it so it's stable. We're not shooting it off of a bunch of fucking sandbags.
Yeah, being able to actually aim it instead of looking down the barrel and making sure it's vaguely on the berm is pretty nice.
Just kind of sending it, yeah. The bipod we're actually using here is an Atlas bipod, but it's mounted using
okay.
QD.
I love the look of this white, and low-key, I'm kind of liking the idea of having a white gun instead. To be for real, their explosion is pretty far from their necks. That's fair. That's like $50 a round. Really? Damn. Dude, I love the white on this, I'm not gonna lie. It has no last round bolt hold, just like a true AK. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. When Call of Duty stole this gun for one of their games, they wrote it as RPK conversion in the description. Such a disrespect for all this engineering. Yeah, this has put the biggest smile on my face. I love this. Dude, I love this. This is so fucking cool. This is so fucking cool. Dude, yeah, no, I am worried for his shoulders, though. The recoil on this shit, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's absolute mad.
The bipod we're actually using here is an Atlas bipod, but it's mounted using a QD Picatinny mount from Sylvan Arms. They're actually a great sponsor of the channel. Super nifty, just quick detach, so when we're doing it for transport and whatnot, it's a nice little setup. Also thanks to Kerr Ammo for hooking us up with some of this 50 cal, because testing ammo for 50 BMG is not cheap, so we appreciate them as well. But now, we've loaded up a full magazine of 10 rounds because for the first time in the AK-50's history, I think she's ready for mag dumps. So this
Let's
is,
fucking go.
like I said, a long time coming. I think on the V2, we were able to get 8 consecutive rounds before it gummed up, but now I think we're just gonna send it. I think she's good. I think she's ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
Do you concur, Doctor?
Let's see what she does.
Time to find out. Time to fuck around and find out. All right, mag dump. 3, 2, 1.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh yeah!
Fuck, dude, it's clean.
There she is.
That was so clean. Oh my god. Oh, that was so clean. Oh, I love seeing guns go boom. Dude, that's so good. Oh, that's so fucking epic. Damn. That is so fucking epic. Speaking of the AK-50 in Call of Duty, it has a 20-round drum mag in IRL. There is now a 20-round drum mag for the M82, which also fits on the AK-50. That's actually so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. You mean when guns go boom properly, right? Duh. Duh. Never do I want something to go not properly. I came? No! No, you can't bust a nut on my stream! Does he ever say how much this weighs? I'm not sure. He hasn't so far, I think. I will be right back. I need to go change my pants. Ah! Nasty! You know what? Now you guys get your peckers shot off. This is what you do for bringing your peckers out during stream. I'm disappointed. But I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. Here, if you want to bust a nut, let me bust some for you. I need to get it where this can be like a type of gun. Sama, can we make that happen? You're just jealous a gun is getting more love than you? No dicks out for date? Guys, I don't want your dicks! I don't want them! I don't want your dicks! Can you hit a target that small? Yes, I can! Because your guys' pee-pees are that small. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! I don't know if this is legal or not, but damn, is this thing shooting cool. No. It is legal, though, I think.
We don't have the budget for that!
Why change? Just stay like that. No, in theory, yes, it can work. Sama, you know what we're wanting to do, right? I'm sorry, I'm a greedy pixie, but I love you. I'm sorry. No, Day, I will not. We are just friends. The rejection theory, it's hurting. It's hurting.
Ah. There she is. Ah. In the words of the great warrior poet Ryan Reynolds, I'm touching myself tonight.
Dude, I say that all the time. Yeah, no, fair.
Threat neutralized.
Threat neutralized.
Watching this thing run is just so sexy. You know, the only thing that would possibly make this better is some high-speed footage. Maybe some ballistic high-speed.
You see, when we had the ballistic high-speed guys in town to record our gyro jet slow motion video, we asked for their help on one more project.
3, 2, 1.
Damn. Dude, this is so cool though. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, if I was any other country, I'd be scared of us too. Like, listen, America, you know, like, bro, we have artisan boys. We have artisan boys that just love guns. And they're just making their own guns. They're making their own and they're modifying them to make them bigger and better. What? This isn't just like guns that are just sold, you know, like the name, this is custom made guns and it's stronger than the last one. Like, that's crazy. Look at the barrel, dude. It's a fucking cannon. It's a fucking cannon, dude. I really want to watch you. I really want you to watch the gyro jet pistol too. When the gun goes off, the wobble is called barrel harmonic whip. Caused from high gas pressure, bullet friction, and recoil. It's not a bad thing necessarily, but it's not exactly ideal for that much on a gun. It was addressed in his follow-up video that it was caused by the muzzle device, the thing at the end of the barrel that controls recoil, and was corrected with a better muzzle brake. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna watch that again. Oh, so this little wobble of the... Okay, gotcha. I understand what you're meaning now. Oh, I see. It's like it's like a floppy dick. That's basically what it's doing. It's giving the floppy dick, but you're not supposed to have floppy dick on your guns. Okay, gotcha. Okay, it's not supposed to be wiggle. Okay. Heard. Understood.
Just because I've always wanted to do this.
No shot. No way!
Really, the recoil's not bad. As heavy as it is, it shouldn't be.
Dude, imagine
Time to shoulder fire this big heavy bitch. It's been a long time coming.
Imagine walking up. That's so gangster, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. That is gangster as fuck, bro. That is gangster as fuck. It can, just not that much. Gotcha. Small wobble for the muzzle can be a big difference further down range. Gotcha. Hip fire, Terminator, hip fire, hell yeah. Meh, guns don't do it for me. I prefer swords and throwing weapons myself. Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I love guns. Look at that barrel wobble. We're seeing this in in World War III. No, for reals. You're just gonna see a bunch of rednecks fucking taking out fucking tanks and shit like that from their hips. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. I'm sorry. I'd be petrified. I'd be petrified if I was any other like country watching these gun tubers, dude. I didn't know gun tubers went this hard. I was like, what do you even do besides talk about like the mechanics of a gun as a gun tuber? Like, I'm gonna be honest, like that's why I never really got into them before, but like I'm like, dude, this is some fucking lit ass shit, bro. What the fuck? Blades are only effective within 15 feet. And the real reason no one wants to invade, we literally got more guns than people. Yeah, we got crackhead guns and we got these type of guns. Fucking crazy. Yeah, gun tubers go hard. They go hard. You know what? I love it. I love this.
Time to shoulder fire this big heavy bitch. It's been a long time coming.
Damn, it really does have the functionality of an AK. That's crazy. I remember how you were when we first introduced you to Kentucky Ballistics. Dude, no, exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm so happy that we are going into this, like, this whole, like, gun phase. Like, honestly, it's fucking epic. It's fucking epic. We are America. We build monster trucks and guns for fun. For fun. His shoulder firing it is hot as fuck. Holy. As soon as another nation airdrops into the south, there is going to be a bag limit on them. Good stuff. Can't wait for a production model. Dude, that would be so lit.
It's been a long time coming.
I want to shoot a gun
So
now.
impractical. It's so fucking hot. I got nothing. That was just fun.
It hasn't killed anyone yet?
Not yet. No. No thumbs needed today.
Sweet. Dude, that sounds beefy.
It is beefy.
Oh.
And it cycled just like that?
Oh, yeah.
You did it!
New favorite 50 cal, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. That feels really good.
It's not too bad. The recoil is not bad either.
No, that's awesome. Good job.
I feel like a proud dad.
You should. I feel like a not proud dad. None of my kids can do that.
A famous man once said, "There's no real ending. It's just the place where you stop the story." Frank Herbert was the one who said that. He wrote Dune, so put some fucking respect on his name.
You know what? Respect.
But anyway, that's the story of the AK-50, or at least the story so far. We've come a long way from a future college dropout in a garage to millions of subscribers and whatever the fuck this turns into. So if I were to wrap this up all tight with a bow, whatever, I guess I'd say that the AK-50 was never a distraction or a hobby. It was a starting point. And now, who knows where we'll go. All I know is that I wouldn't be here without you. Where we'll go in the future, I have no idea. But what I do know is that today we can set aside the age-old question. Where AK-50? Here AK-50.
Dude. You know what? Fair fucking enough, dude. Hold on. That is so fucking legendary. Thank you so much, Brandon, for the video. That shit is so cool. So fucking legendary. I'm so proud of how much you've accomplished. That's fucking legendary, dude. I am jealous of the man's hair because I used to have hair like that until I turned 25. Damn, it do be like that. That was a sick video, dude. Honestly, I feel good ending it off there. Honestly. Like, I'm like, dude, I don't think anything can, like, surpass that in content-wise today. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna cry, man. Tears. I watched this with family tonight. Hell yeah. Remember the rule with the demo ranch? We don't tell Mur. Never played Kingdom Hearts yet, but I had a fake Keyblade a few years ago. I'm so glad I finally got to watch you get this reaction in after waiting almost a year. Thank you, Snowman. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your patience, Snowman. We're gonna be watching a lot more gun stuff. So if you guys have any more recommendations of other gun tubers you would like me to react to, anything that you guys would like me to react to, join the Discord. Go in the ideas and feedback and submit your videos that you would like me to react to today. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. This was a blast, honestly. Literally a blast. This was so much fucking fun. So much fun. Hold on. Okay. Fuck yeah. How much of demo have you watched? I haven't really watched very much at all. Oh, we got quite a catalog for you, Jay. I'm ready. I'm strapped in. I'm saddled in. Let's go. Are short films and fan animations allowed? Yes, it's allowed, but understand that not every video will get reacted to. My mods go through the videos and see what is good and what is not good. So be sure that you recommend some good stuff to us. Glad I made it back to catch the tail end of this. I still have my demo ranch shirt and he's signed by shooting it with his 50 BMG. Hell yeah. Shinzo Abe assassination video with a pipe gun. Oh, Day Gun Jesus from Forgotten Weapons did a breakdown review and history of the AK-50. Hell yeah, we'll have to learn all there is about guns, because honestly, first off, I really want to get my gun license because, again, like I started the stream off earlier with, there is so much evil in the world. I want to be able to protect myself, protect my family, from the dangers of the world. And yeah, I want to get more into guns and learn more about it and everything, and I want you guys to teach me. So feel free to teach me. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for 14,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's fucking crazy. We're getting another one for that. You guys are fucking awesome. I love you guys so much. I will be here Friday. I have a collab with Raining Cupquake. We're going to be playing Overwatch. It's going to be a lot of fun, so I hope you guys tune in for that. And then Saturday, I have a very, very important announcement. Very important, and I need you guys to be there. I need you guys to be there and to be like full of like energy and everything like that. It's going to be fucking epic. It's going to be a fun blast, and I'm excited, and I hope you're excited. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be legendary. So you guys better strap in for Saturday, because it's also Valentine's Day. It's gonna be at 11 in the morning PST. So you guys be prepared for that. It's gonna be a blast. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much, YouTube, for being here. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. You don't need a license besides a driver's license to buy a gun date? Really? Well, I don't know. Well, I'm in Arizona now. But, like, I'm still labeled as a Californian. Like, my license, I only have a California license. Should I get an Arizona license? Have a good evening, day, and y'all. Good night. Okay. At least it's on the 17th is my birthday again. Hell yeah. Alright. Anyways, goodbye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for being here, YouTube. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. Twitch, if you guys could stick around for the raid, I would greatly appreciate it. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.